What's up, y'all? Ren the Conqueror, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna let some folks get in here real quick. Let everything load. Oh. And let's get my camera on here, huh? Whatever reason, it didn't want to. Load in right. There we go. Yo, JJ, what's up? Brendan Clark, what's up? Yeah, man, we're doing something new. And, see if my camera shows up on here now. For whatever reason, Lightstream didn't load in my camera, so I just added it. I'm just waiting for it to populate in here. There it is. Okay, cool. So, Brendan, you're talking Dynasty Run Madden 25. Are you referring to the same thing? The Dynasty main menu settings are only the fatigue, the speed parity, and the injuries, and I'm doing the same thing in Madden now. With this new setup, I don't have to worry about all that other stuff. So, that's where we're at here. And so what we're going to do, guys, hot in the beta, but I know that a lot of stuff changed from the beta, as it always. I don't know if I said hello to you. I just want to make sure I say hey. Don't want to ignore you. Appreciate you being in here. So we're going to start off with mostly default. I'm going to show you guys where we're at here. Couple things are going to carry over from the beta. Everything else, I kind of want to. We're going to play some shorter games. It's preseason, so honestly, it's going to be a vibe check. We're not going to play the full games. It's preseason, and I did do shorter quarters so we can kind of get in and out and make some changes. Because again, I really have a what to do, but I want to also go into it without too much influence of what I had from. So what we're going to do, and I'll show you, this is time, you know, I got to keep the stumps on all Madden default, right? Haven't touched a single slider. We're going to be on all Madden default, but I do have injuries at 25, fatigue at 75, and speed threshold at 75. As I kind of told you guys, I have the lower speed threshold for college because there's a huge gap in speed in college. Pros, I'm going a different route after some conversations I've had with some people. There's a lot smaller of a speed gap in the NFL, so we're gonna make sure that appears with the speed threshold at 75. And then penalties, I'm not touching anything other than the offsides false start. These are going to counter each other out. It's just to see what the call rate looks like. I know what it kind of looked like in the beta, but again, you know, things change in 2 months from the beta. So otherwise, I'm not even doing the standard intentional grounding off. I'm leaving that on. I want to see how it plays with that on, because there was really good quarterback play in the franchise mode. My biggest gripe from the beta, if you guys remember on my review, was the accuracy was really strong. I don't remember, though, how well the pass rush was. I don't remember if I really focused hardcore on pass rush, which obviously makes a big deal. Another thing I will show you guys, we're going to start off on, is with the auto subs. We're going to keep everything default on the auto subs for now. Of course, they're going to get changed. We know that. The only thing I'm changing right now is the quarterback 0-1. Been rocking 0-1 on quarterback for several years. It's important. I already know I'm going to set this. There's no reason to not already go ahead and do 0-1 on quarterback, but I'm not touching anything else on auto subs right now. This is how they're default. We're just going to leave that. We're going to make changes as we play the game. And then there is no revamped passing, but what I'm doing to try to replicate revamped as far as passing, because we're leaving the accuracy for the user on 50, is we're doing not placement accuracy, excuse me, placement only, right? Because here's the big key, you guys. When you read it, right, placement says enables visual targets to control the pass placement similar to revamped, and the power of the throw similar to the revamped. This leaves accuracy to be determined by player ratings. I think that's important. There's a reason I don't go. I used to go placement accuracy. I switched to this at the end of 24 because placement and accuracy, your user input overrides the accuracy rating of the player in question. So if you go placement only, your ratings of the player are still there. You still get to move the ball and put it where you want it, but your rating's going to come in. Now, this could be, this is new. This pass lead increase, that's new. They didn't have that last year in Madden. We're just going to try the same thing as in college football. This reticle speed and this thing, I mean, luckily this is something I can change in-game. Yo, Matt, I'm so glad, man. Appreciate you trying them out. Appreciate you being here. I'm glad you had a good experience. That's fantastic. But yeah, so we're going to see it. I mean, in college football, when you have it on large for revamped, the accuracy is affected, but it hasn't been that much. We're going to try this, but I can change this in game if I need to. So we're just going to start at the highest and work our way down. And then I'm just going to play with the Packers. I never play with them. This isn't going to be my franchise team. This is just who we're going to test with. So we're just going to go ahead, give you guys a baseline of what we're playing, and we're just going to go in and play. We're going to simulate the weekly strategy because I really don't care. It's preseason. It's not my real franchise. I turn abilities off. I don't like abilities because the abilities are, if they did it like college football, where they were strictly boosts, I'd keep them. But they give you absolutes. Players can't do this. Players have perfect accuracy here. I can't stand absolutes. If they would make the X Factors and Superstar abilities realistic, I'd keep them on. But I turn them off because I don't like the absolutes. I don't like a person is guaranteed to not throw a ball that's inaccurate, or is guaranteed that they can't fumble when they're scrambling, or something like that. You know what I mean? Can't stand that. They still haven't fixed this. Why is it that I'm playing with the Packers? This to Arizona, and you have to go down here and you have to turn it off. Then it goes to Green Bay. The abilities are extremely OP. They need to, and so is home field advantage. I turn off home field advantage because, again, if you read what home field advantage does, it's arcadey. It's perfect for MUT. Perfect for head-to-head. Franchise, it's arcadish. Can't do it. Why? A thing, man. Like, why is this still a thing with the playbooks, bro? That's a quality of life. Quality of life. Why? I really hope we get a different commentary crew. I can barely hear. Let's see. Does this adjust anything, guys? My mic? Oh, it's my volume of my mic, huh? Let me know if I'm just tuning it here. Let me know if I go too low or too high. If I go down here, can't hear me. Let me know, is this too high? Where are we? Is this good? I want to turn up the volume in my ear just a little bit. Hold on. But I don't want to like drown myself out either. Is the volume of my voice still good with this mic, or let me know if it's too loud, too little. Why is that up there? I turned off all that stuff. Hold on. Why is this off, 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 off? Coaching tips off. So why
option is set to off.
Why is it telling me to... Okay. I hope I can... I don't know why that's showing. Should be off. Oh, I got Mike Tirico. I can hear him a little bit. Again, let me know, guys. I want to hear it a little bit more in my ear just because it's new. So I'm turning it up a little bit, but I don't want to drown myself out. So let me know if it's too loud. And I'm going to play, it's preseason, I'm going to play very vanilla defense, like I said, before I start running shell coverages. I mean, pay attention. Again, this is where you guys are going to give me some feedback, right? There's only so much that I can pay attention to when I'm looking at this. So if there's too many broken tackles, there's a thing. Now, I already reduced that physics tackle significantly. I had to do that in the beta as well. Got some good pressure there without a blitz. So yeah, I really want to pay attention to the tackling. Now, I will say, in college football, right, we have face mask really low. They don't have the physics-based... I want to show you guys something. If you don't have Madden or you didn't play the beta, there is a new slider here. Oh, you can't see it here. It's called physics-based tackling. And you get to adjust the physics-based tackling to be in favor of the ball carrier or favor in the defender. I have it significantly in favor of the defender, and which is completely opposite of how, because the tackles were so big. So what I might do and what I did in the beta to offset this was I actually went higher face mask to have more broken tackles. Ooh, that was ugly for Deshaun Watson, quarterback. But there was so many broken tackles. Similar, nice NHL. I never played NHL other than when it's been free. I've downloaded it just for EASHL, but I've never played the other stuff. But yeah, there's that slider there, and there was so many broken tackles, and I know that they had it like that in purpose in the beta to like show off the boom tech and stuff like that, but also the new running tackles. It was very, very arcadish, and this was how I kind of minimized it again. And I might adjust the physics-based tackling, but I just wanted to pick up a couple things of where I left. Let's go take a look at the coverage there. There should be a highlights. Normally there's a... I guess not. Normally there's a thing where you can go look at the replay. So the passing wasn't that bad there, even with it on the large and the lead at 20. They threw an accurate ball. Is he creeping? I love the movement of the defense ahead of everything. It looks really realistic. Whoa. That was actually kind of cool. Yeah, they've been talking about physics sliders for years, but we finally got a lean. I want to take a look at that replay. And I swear there should be a... There it is, highlights. Let's go back and look at that. Let's look at this one first, as someone pointed out. I also want to get you guys' opinion on something. I'll show you that in a second, that I played around with in the beta as well. See, look, I love how the players look at the defender right here. He's pointing over here. It's super immersive. I want to give them props on this. Super immersive. What's the process of finding the right XP sliders for Madden? You do a 10-year sim. So you start, and I'll do it because I did it for 24, but you go through, you count the amount of 90 overall players at each position, you count the amount of 80 overall players at each position, you do a 10-year sim with all the draft class strengths at normal, and for each position, you count it up, and you compare. All right, we had... you're just comparing and contrasting numbers, right? So you look at, okay, in the default roster, we had 6 quarterbacks who were rated between 90 and 99. After a 10-year sim, there was 14. What does that tell you, right? That's kind of how you do it. You just do multiple 10-year sims. But on this play, let's look at... I mean, without even touching the auto subs... I think I would want a little bit more pressure because it's more shed than anything here. I want some pushback. But there's a guy in the middle of the field, wide open, right here. And for a Deshaun Watson caliber quarterback, he's still wide open. He can float that. He can get that there. And not only that, he's open here too. He's got inside. And not only that, he has this guy in the open and the flat. And this is the first down marker. So you're telling me he throws it right here? He's picking up that first down. He's picking up this first down. So that's not a good look. Christian, I'll be honest with you, gameplay in Madden 25 is better than College Football 25. 100%. Is without a doubt. When I get this set finished, the gameplay is better than College Football 25. College Football 25 has better atmosphere and has more to do in Dynasty because of the recruiting and the transfer portal and stuff like that. But the gameplay in Madden 25 is better. So there's that play. And then I just wanted to see what happened on this play. So we can see right there, the graphics on this game took a huge leap, by the way. Huge leap. I've never seen... It's been a while. Off-target snap there. I like that. Oh. Got hit as he threw it, and it went... Okay. Pass rush is pretty close. Might make a little bit of a tweak, but it's pretty close right now. Very, very interesting to see. Definitely pay very close attention to the tackles, you guys. That's the big thing. Like, maybe I went a little overkill, or bringing it over from the beta, or there's other things I can do to... Because we want to have like really good jukes and stuff, and broken tackles, but we also want to remember that the NFL leader in broken tackles last year averaged a little over 2 broken tackles a game. So we have to keep that in mind. What is College Football 25 lacking? A lot. The game, don't get me wrong, the gameplay is good. The gameplay is good. See, you guys, I told you guys, they fixed quarterback scrambling. I didn't touch them. This is the first time ever they fixed it. Like, I feel like a kid on Christmas. That's one thing the quarterbacks don't do in College Football 25. Unless they're that archetype. That's a really bad thing with College Football 25's quarterbacks. Oh, blocking is... Oh, I'm gonna start using my shells. Let's see what we got for coach adjustments here, if they've done anything different. They got rid of the regular zone. Okay. We'll go here. Shoot. Didn't get my shell coverage in time. Oh, okay. There is pressure there. Now the thing that I'm still going to focus on is there was a blitz. See, we had that safety blitz there. But what I want you guys to pay attention to and focus on isn't the fact that we had a sack here. That's not what is important. What's important is this. Kenny Clark's number 97, Preston Smith's number 91, two very good pass rushers. They double team Kenny Pickett. Not Kenny Pickett. Wow. Kenny Clark. My God. Ignored the free rusher off the edge. What are our pass rushers here doing? You got TJ Slayton. You got Preston Smith is in a double team. There's not much push. Very kind of ugly pocket. Rashawn Gary, elite pass rusher. Got driven out. So the blitz got home, but as far as actual like getting push, not really there. But holy hell are we getting through? I didn't blitz there. That was a 4-man rush. Let's take a look at this again. I mean, we might have to buff the offensive line. Van Ness just came right through. And again, guys, we didn't touch any of this. He just let him go. That was really weird. That wasn't a shed. That was he just let him go. And in this time, look at the double team on Kenny Clark again, number 97. But he did get push, and he was getting in there. We might actually have to give a little bit of a boost to we're going to run a cover 4 shell. 3rd and 24. We might have to give a little bit of a boost to the pass blocking. And we're going to move on to the next game. That's that college football logic. It's all the secondary people in here, so we're just going to jump forward to the but real quick before I do anything, I want to show you guys something. Where is it at here? How do I wanted to let you guys see what it looked like from broadcast cam, but I don't know where I can we'll do Super Sim, we'll do speeds slow. And we're just going to do one play. I just want you guys to see what it looks like. It looks so realistic, you guys. Oh my God. All right, let's get out of here. We'll make some changes and move on to preseason game number 2. It's the one good thing about playing this in the preseason. We can get a little bit of a taste, make some changes, and dip. All right, let's get out of here. We're going to make some changes. And we get the Broncos, so we should get a half. We can play a half there. I am doing shorter quarters because again, I want to get in and out. The early part of this, we don't need to play full games. We can see things initially that we need to adjust, get out of there quickly, make a change, hop back in. We didn't really get to see much as far as pass coverage goes because both quarterbacks were getting pressure in their face right away. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And I'll show you guys this right here. Oh, wrong one, sorry. Yeah, we didn't get to really play around with the passing that much. We're not touching any of this for now. Oh, it's not in this one. Oops. Sorry, this is part of having new settings, you know? Okay. Or is it only in the main menu? This is where I gotta find it. Where's that physics-based? Is it here? Where the hell is the physics-based tackling? As you can see, I have abilities off. Is it only in the main menu? I don't remember that from the beta. Okay. Well, we'll just leave it for now then. We'll just move on. I was going to play around with that physics-based tackling, but we'll just get a little bit more of a sample size. Yo, Freddie G, yes, smash that like button. Let's do it. I don't want to spoil any of the storyline stuff for you guys. I'll wait for that until I actually get into my actual franchise. So we're just going to skip all that. And we're just going to go forward with only making the change for the offensive blocking. Simulate, and we're going to play the full game. And again, we might, I did play a lot on all Madden too. Are we away again? That's so stupid. We got the Broncos New Jerseys. Anyway, we'll all orange white helmet. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You saw practice injuries? I did see that too. You're right. That is new. These are the wrong jerseys. Oh well, I don't care. The wrong orange jerseys. No, took a downgrade in the commentary crew. XDN can't stop inside routes in this game at all. Well, we'll test that out now because last game the pass rush was so strong that neither team's quarterback really got a I don't think there was a single completion.
Matter who won in the preseason. Then I watch some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So
But we'll fix that if that's an issue. Whoa. What? Whoa. What? Hold on. Why the hell? I hit play full game, did I not?
It's week 2 of the NFL.
I'm gonna get monetized for that freaking song. I gotta turn that off.
Will be put to the test. It's the Packers and the Broncos.
So one thing I forgot to do was go turn off all that music. Let's just get in right away. So I'm gonna test the slants and everything that you just told me about.
And off we go from Denver.
We'll see. What difficulty were you on? What changes did you make, if any?
Dangerous return man.
If you did, just to give me a heads up, XTN.
All the way up to about the 35-yard line. So now here are the Broncos to take over on offense.
I'm not gonna lie, I liked Mike Tirico and Greg Olson commentary.
Overall, Bo Nix out of Oregon.
And I know everyone's trying to rein in their optimism just a bit, but he played awfully well in the opener. Yeah, he's got some things to work on, as every rookie does, but he gave us all a reason to believe.
All right, running game seems to be in a good spot.
Now he's got to prove it again here in game number 2.
Now it's Nix. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he'll go
And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna improve the pass rush. You guys should see less sacks now.
And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams fighting his way through contact. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
That's what we want to see after giving up
The yards won't come so easy.
a couple big runs.
Behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And again, I'm going to keep playing vanilla defense this first drive just to see what they do.
Here's Nix. Short
So we got a little pass rush with a top-tier player in Kenny Clark, but he's still able to get the completion.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class.
They're the PS2 era music this year, which is great for every scenario other than streaming. I gotta thank you for reminding me. After this game, I'll go turn off the music.
They got some great value in the later rounds as well.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Buying time
Ooh.
left. And he can't get rid of
Pass rush feels good right there. I was able to. We're gonna break this down real quick.
Getting 3 there to bring him down.
And he took off to run, which I like.
May have had a chance
Again,
to
they
release.
fixed that. We're going to take a look. So I was playing Preston Smith, come up on the outside, and I come through, and I was able to spin off. I thought that was pretty realistic. And you look at the double team here, good block. He's pushing right here, and he's able to get the inside. But this is actually fantastic. Look at 54, break off his double team right there, and go pick up Kenny Clark right there. You're messing with the wrong sliders, XTN, to fix the problem. The coverage down the field is actually really, really strong. And that might be something we want to look at nerfing, is going to be the pass coverage, because they're running verticals here, and there's nobody open on verticals. I mean, where is he supposed to go with this football? If he throws it here, he's going to come and either intercept it or make a big hit. He's not open. He's not open. He's not open. They're just turning and running with the... There's nowhere for Bo Nix to go. And because me as Preston Smith gets around, which is good. And then look at this lineman come over here. And instead of staying, like in years past, you guys, I actually like this breakdown. I think this is a really good sign for this game. Instead of 72 sitting here, like in years past, and just looking for someone to block that comes into his field of view, he turns as I'm running to get Bo Nix, and he comes back and lays a big whap, which prevents me from getting to him. My CPU teammate, Lucas Van Ness, goes and chases Bo Nix down, who's scrambling. This might be one of the most fundamentally sound blocking logic plays that I have ever seen. Like, where's the complaint here? You have a guy on a double team block, breaks off of it to go help on another team block. This guy gets beat, but instead of giving up the play, goes and prevents him from getting to the court. That's beautiful, man. Like, that, I'm gonna have to clip that, put that on Twitter, and shoot some props out. Oh my! I'm not even controlling. Are we going to have this issue like there is in college football? I don't even have the controller in my hands. Here go the 4 verts. Yeah, they need to take 4 verts out of the game. CPU calls it way too much. That's stupid, but it is what it is. Now I know next time not to set the controller down. But I do normally turn off roughing the kicker and running into the kicker for pursuit angles anyway. If you guys have played on my sliders in Madden for the last 6-7 years, I've always had that turned off. Good pass rush. I like where the pass rush is feeling right now. Definitely got to look at some stuff for the running game potentially. But I feel like pass rush is in a really good spot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or they're starting to look...
No complaints so far.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That, I feel you, or allow us to do like adjust the aggression a little bit.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it.
Running might be pretty good too.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Again, I think we'll definitely take a look at coverage. What are we at? 2nd and goal. We're going to show a cover 0. I think we might look at coverage. Nerf it a little bit. Woo! Man, I'm starting to smile, y'all. This is... I'm hella impressed right now. So quickly, inside slant. He had his tight end open right here, but look it, he had to turn away because our defensive line is getting push. And that's what is important to getting good accuracy or completion percentages from the CPU, where they're not just dotting up, is forcing things like this. And you have to get push to force things like this. Doesn't have to lead to a sack, but you force him to roll out, which means he couldn't get this throw right here. I guess, you know, he's a lower rated quarterback. He probably could have thrown it right here, maybe. The QB movement is great, and we did not edit them at all, runs on Duncan. Is there any benefit playing on all Madden? So they changed all Madden this year. It's no longer and stuff for the CPU. They just play smarter. So most likely on all Madden, Bo Nix is throwing it right here for a touchdown. But the speed boosts, the acceleration boosts, the accuracy boosts, the catch boosts, they're all gone. It's supposed to be that they just play smarter, make more adjustments, things like that. But I like this. He rolls out right here. Coverage is really, I mean, he had to throw it away. He was about to get run down. And I just want to point out, if we were on 0 speed parity, I guess I don't know if he's faster than Lucas Van Ness. But either way, I almost wish he tried running over here instead of throwing it away. But Lucas Van Ness was coming. This is another great play, man. Having fun breaking some of this stuff down. We're gonna show cover 4, but we're gonna blitz them. We're gonna blitz them, y'all. We're getting push. Look it. Oh, and he beat us with it that time. Okay. But even then, we're still getting the push. This is a freaking sight for sore eyes, you guys. I can't tell you how great it feels to know that with your defensive line, you can get some push. I like the new kick meter. Classic, you guys, I don't know if you've seen, I've made a couple videos the last couple years how to make kicking harder because it was too easy. I did classic and I didn't aim. Like I aimed by being early or late. I like the new kick meter. It's a lot more challenging. But I did blitz here. But look at regardless. I want to look at this, you guys. This is what makes me freaking, as a sim guy, freaking giddy. Is look at the push. They push the line back. This is what I like. Kenny Clark is pushing the line. They're pushing the pocket, which is what you want. He still gets a nice pocket right here. I think we need to nerf coverage. Coverage looks really strong. I mean, this is we're manned up right here. And I'll just say this. Look at right here. This is why I think you got Tim Patrick running an out route, and the coverage is too strong. Especially when the safety, I know it's Xavier McKinney, and he's really good, but he's reading the quarterback. He opens his hips this way, which means he should be getting torched on an out route. This is on All Pro, Robdilla. This is on All Pro. So, but here, Xavier McKinney opens his hips this way, and Tim Patrick cuts. He should get torched. This should be a wide open Tim Patrick. And the coverage is like glue. So we're definitely going to address coverage. But everything about this play besides that,
in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense.
It's freaking good, man.
We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That one in the books as a
and yes, you did point out that it wasn't a dot.
Touchdown reception, finish that drive off.
The receiver had to adjust to catch it. That's important. Yo, Vision, what's up, fam? We're doing good, man. We're seeing a lot of great things. And I'll tell you guys, if you didn't play Madden 24, there's a substantial graphical leap. I don't know, the way the player models just look and their skin textures look really good. M2, thank you so much, fam. I appreciate the kind words. We got some really good things that we're seeing right now. I do like that in here. In college football, you have to shift your line first. Ooh, if you ID the mic first, you can't shift your line. Here, I ID'd the mic, and then I was still able to... We're going to check some inside stuff. We were told that inside stuff is easy. We got the deep into Dobbs. We're going to let the quarter break come. But there I ID'd the mic first, and it still let me shift the line. So we're going to test these inside slants. Yo, XTN, I appreciate that, fam. I really do. I'm glad you're here. And we're going to figure out. We're going to figure some stuff out here, and we're going to have a really nice little set. Ohio double dig. You won 42-14 with the Giants? Please tell me you're on pro or rookie. I think the Giants are like one of the worst rated teams in the game. All right. Ooh. We're gonna break that down. That's like literally my second throw that I've had because we didn't get to do it. They blitzed. This is where we gotta look at this too. They blitzed and I didn't feel the pressure. Where can you find the current College Football 25 sliders? The video just dropped today, fam, on my channel. Went live at 11 o'clock Central. Yeah, that offense is booty vision. Blitz here. Let's take a look. Are they getting... We want to make sure that they're getting the same that we are. It's on all pro. So they were getting pushed too. We just actually got rid of it pretty quick. And they blitzed from right here. So other than Christian Watson getting an out route against the safety, everywhere else is pretty locked up. I definitely think the coverage is a little too sticky with where the pass rush is out. But from their point of view, we'll zoom in a little bit. They are getting the push too. Look at 99 gets a push. He's pushing. 98 is coming around the end. They got through. I mean, they blitzed. We just got rid of it quickly. But there's pressure there. And we had a nice little pocket.
Pick up there, and it's a first down.
We'll keep it going.
Man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works it.
You're frustrated already?
To give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
It's Madden, bro.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10, and he's going to take this ahead.
Way too early. Okay, see what's there. That's what we're doing right here. I'm not. This is not my franchise team. Packers are my favorite team in real life, and I never play with them. So I thought it'd be really fun to like actually play with them while I create sliders. But this is your just play some games, see what's good, see what needs to be adjusted. Ooh, good. Oh, we broke that. See what's good, see what needs to be adjusted, and make those changes. That's it. There's no, this has me frustrated, this, blah, blah, blah. You can't get frustrated the day the game comes out because we know any sports title needs some sliders, man.
Working out of the gun. Love. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
Did he get both feet down?
Just shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Look at that, and they're getting their pressure there too. Did he get both feet down? They did quarters. And guys, I hope you guys don't get annoyed. We're breaking stuff down because this is how we build sliders. Look at, they're getting push. 4 versus 5. Keep that in mind. 4 versus 5. Block held up for a little bit there on the edge. I want to look. Vision, I'm running shorter quarters right now just to get in and out of games. They're preseason games. Just because I know I'm going to make quick adjustments first. That's a good looking pocket, by the way. Did he catch this? Ooh, I don't know. But Vision, I will be running longer quarters. But yeah, I don't have that. I'm doing short stuff right now just to get some in and out. So right now the running game feels pretty strong. Pass rush is in a really good spot. I think pass coverage needs to be nerfed a little bit. Ooh. I thought I had a nice little cutback there. I got to get used to the new running. It's different. They did redo the jukes and stuff. Jacobs is huffing and puffing.
In motion comes the tight end left. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And this is going to be another
that felt good.
as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 28.
We're going to take a look again. That felt good. I like that play. Had a nice little pocket, but even then, look guys, I think we've already nailed pass rush. I think we've already nailed pass rush because look at this. 4-man versus 5, and I got rid of it pretty quickly, but if I didn't, I'm about to get hit. And that's how NFL pass rush is. I'm only using placement. You are correct. Placement means the player's ratings come into factor. How long did we have to throw this? 1, 2, 3, and boom. 3 seconds, we got rid of the ball, and if much longer than that, we're getting hit. And we threaded the needle between the zone. Whew, pass rush is feeling good, y'all.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped.
Running is a little scarce right now. We're going to try a draw. And there's the spell back. Marshawn Lloyd. We're going to call that draw. I want to run this draw. We're going to call the same play. Vision, you're going to help me test. If you stay here, we're going to make some changes because the subs go out at half, and we're just going to simulate and play the third preseason game. And I'll kind of show where we're at. Ooh. Rush defense. I mean, the CPU's running the ball really well. But for the user, so far, I haven't had much, but I'm not going to make any changes yet. Because I really like the pass rush. And there are, like I said, I can adjust the physics-based tackling more than anything. All right, let's see what we got. Tucker Kraft here. Oh! Oh! I wanted Tucker Kraft. And again, oh my God, you guys, I love this. We're breaking this down some more. They blitzed. They did a zone blitz. I wanted Tucker Kraft in this out. But it was not there. And they brought pressure, and look at the push that they're going to get over here. We get a nice pocket. I've seen a lot of good pocket formations. Yo, SimFB, what's up, fam? Oh, you're not streaming Madden? Dude, I've been doing some breakdowns. Whew. It's been all good, man. Like, I've seen some amazing stuff so far with the pass blocking and the logic, and we're doing another breakdown right here. Yeah, the graphics are great, Vision. Look at the push they're getting. They're not just straight through. It's not just insta sheds. Got some good pass block, and if I don't get rid of that, I'm gonna get hit. Like, he's coming through right there. And I like that he was behind and had to turn around. Oh, that's feeling good. If we can figure out the...
nice drive, but this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into
We can figure out the run game.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
We know the CPU has good run game right now. We're gonna push our line over there.
This to Jacobs on the toes
Bro.
right.
Woo! There is nothing.
On this play, being knocked back to the 18.
We have nowhere to run.
As it
Maybe
comes
Madden,
to
dude, you need.
7 seconds to
I don't know if you did the trial. I did the bundle, right? You got to get on this. So right now, Sim, just so you know, we are on All Pro. I'm gonna eventually check out all Madden because I did in the beta too. But just starting off All Pro. Haven't changed anything other than false start offsides at 70 just to counter it out. Haven't touched anything else for penalties. Auto subs, we only dropped the offensive line down to 40, 80, 40. And then everything else is speed threshold, fatigue, and the physics-based tackling. That's it.
on play action. Love to throw.
No!
Intercepted. Picked up by Cleveland.
Oh, I lofted it too much.
Possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20.
I lofted it too much.
the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still
I had who was that? Did I have Jaden Reed wide open? No, that was yeah.
that turnover.
I think I had Jaden Reed wide open. But I got tunnel vision on Dobbs. Jaden Reed's 11. Look at the play action. The blocking held up for play action. That's one thing in college football 25. You run play action, it's almost like they're guaranteed to get you in the backfield. Blocking held up there. I like that. And Jaden Reed's wide open behind the zone. But no, silly me sees Dobbs over here. And I wanted to throw it over here, like by the B and the R. And I just made a bad pass with the lead passing, man. Oh.
Pressure's on defense.
Well, we'll let them figure out what they're doing to finish the half, and then we're going to sim out. We don't want to play with no scrubs in the second half, and we'll play the third preseason game.
They may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Whoa. Okay.
First of their timeouts.
My defender just decides to...
Seconds to go before halftime.
Listen, I do want to point out, too, we didn't get pressure here. We've been getting a lot of pressure. Didn't get much there. I'm fine with it. The edge rusher was getting some. Preston Smith was doing work on the outside. But what has me more concerned is my DB, Stokes, is in great position. Like I said, I do think the coverage is a little sticky. A lot of these defenders have been running routes, mirroring in man coverage. The routes have mirrored the wide receiver. The only option for pass right now feels zone. But he's in position here. And I mean, I see he's looking up for the ball, which I do love the ball tracking with the head. But he just keeps running. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that it looked a little bit worse real time.
Real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've
In the PS2 era, I didn't use sliders, bro.
Nix to the air.
Oh, the blitz got home.
Coming and he's taken down.
Hell yeah. Way to make up for
Now
that.
the Broncos gonna use
Stokes?
the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
We're gonna run a goal. We're gonna run this cover 3 shell with this
So
nickel
that
2 trap.
complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Nix.
Ha! He ran in. That's perfect.
Got to him
We
again.
blitzed Valentine,
Blitz
and he tried to get away
down for a loss of 7.
and ran right into it.
Turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else
Run this
involved in
cover
protection
2 shell
keep their
or cover
quarterback
4
upright
shell.
and allow him to
We'll show cover 4 and run cover 4.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush
Defense held up.
just as he was
All right, so we're just going to get ahead and get into the next game. There's no reason to stick around here anymore. So we'll just get through that real quick. We're going to make some change. We're going to loosen up that pass coverage because what I could see for both the CPU and the user was they were able to find the holes in the zone when either team ran zone defense. But the man coverage was almost mirroring the routes, and we broke that down several times. M2, yeah, I use placement. I don't use the accuracy one because the accuracy one doesn't use the quarterback's ratings. It uses your timing input. But if you go placement in power, where you still control the location of the ball and you control how hard you throw it, but it takes into account the quarterback's ratings. So I think people think that they need to go placement and accuracy. The only difference between the two is you control if the pass is accurate or not with your timing input, versus if you with power you can still control everything the same. It's just then where the ball is placed is based on the quarterback's ratings. Literally the same as using real player percentage in NBA 2K versus shot timing. You're still selecting the shot, but if you're on real player percentage, the player ratings determine if that shot goes in, and if you're on if you're not using real player percentage, then your timing input on the shot meter also dictates, or is what dictates if it goes in. So that's why I don't think accuracy should be used, because the ratings of the quarterback are irrelevant. All right, so we're going to go make some changes here. We're going to loosen up the pass coverage. And I'm going to try this first with the penalties before I go with the auto subs. So I think we could go up. We're gonna try to loosen it up. We'll start off at like 70. I think we'll just kind of see how it looks. If we have to go more, then we will. And then I also want to loosen up the running a little bit. And we'll just bump this up just to loosen up because we really couldn't get anything going. Now, I also could just leave. I'm debating this or the physics-based tackling. I think what I'm going to do is the physics-based tackling. So we have to go to the main menu for this real quick. Luckily, that doesn't take that long. Chase Boot, you just got in to see what we've changed so far. Hasn't been a lot yet. We're still very early. Alright, so here we go. This is the one right here. Physics-based tackling determines who is favored when calculating the collision angle and magnitude coming from a physics-based tackle. Lower values favor ball carriers getting knocked backwards. Higher values favor ball carriers getting extra yards. And balanced values rely more on ratings and attributes. So this is where it's like the lower... If you have it higher, when ball carriers get tackled, they'll fall forward and get more yards. When you have it lower, it's the opposite of this. I went with 25 based off of where I had it in the beta. I might just put this back up to default, because I do remember hearing that they had some stuff tuned differently for the beta with this specifically, because they wanted to show off Boom Tech and make it a point for people to really feel it. So I know that was tuned differently. So we're going to just put that back up to 50 default. Yo, Morant, what's going on? I am really liking the game so far, man. I've been telling you guys, man, on all my college football streams, Madden 25 gameplay is better than college football 25. Now, I'm not. The franchise mode is still cheeks. We're just gonna call it what it is. But the gameplay is phenomenal in my opinion, and we've already had enough of this to know we're turning it off. It's one of those things I turn off every year. We're doing it again. There's no reason for us to leave that on. We already had, I mean, there's been like 1 for 2 on the calls. You know what I mean? Like, that's too much. So let's go ahead and advance. We're going to play, I'm going to like this. We're going to play against Baltimore. And we get a home game finally. We're not gonna make any other auto sub change. Auto sub change right now is the quarterback and offensive line. That's it so far. The running and physics feels a lot better, and the way things play out feels a lot better too. And again, in the beta, they had boom tech over the top, and it was very frustrating. It felt very arcadish. But then I found out after the fact it was on purpose, and they wanted that there to show off the new technology. You know what I mean? There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Where the heck? We just get to the white jerseys? Or the white pants? They just... oh, there we go. Why do they have green socks? Maybe it's glitched a little bit. I don't know. They really had green socks. What kind of helmets do they have here? Alternate? They have an alternate helmet? When did the Ravens get this helmet? Am I just clueless? Yo, Grown Man Games, I have placement on with the lead large, which is a new thing they've added, and the reticle speed at 20. I have them both maxed out. That's a new helmet. I mean, at least to me, I don't recall seeing that helmet before. We're going to rock. Yep. Boom, let's get it. We get more time on this one. Turn that off. I left it on, just, you know, benefit of the doubt. Like I told you guys, normally I turn off the ineligible man down field because it helps the quarterback scramble. But they scramble perfectly fine right now. They finally have addressed that. So haven't turned it off yet. I kind of wanted to go in this, you know, without just starting up with a bunch of changes, right? The only thing I did was false start offsides because they balance each other out, so the impacts of them being raised aren't going to be felt other than potential call rate, right? Everything else, penalty-wise, we left. All the sliders default, and then we left all the auto subs the same other than the 0-1. And we have seen a deep ball. Jax, you're fine. You're fine. And we have seen a deep ball from Bo Nix, who is also running around like a chicken with its head cut off from our pass rush. We adjusted the O-line auto subs to help the pass rush a little bit. It was a little too strong. It felt really, really good against the Broncos. So we're going to get more of a look at the pass rush. The only thing is, I will say, the CPU run game has looked solid. Ours hasn't been very good. Now, that also could be me just being bad. And then also for both teams, the man defense seemed really, really sticky. I should just be running man here just to get more looks. Their running game looks pretty solid. I want to see more. We're gonna run man coverage. I want to see them throw against man coverage. That's the thing. The halftime show's the same, bro. I want to loosen up that coverage a little bit. Hey, we got Tarico and Greg Olson again. I really liked them as a commentary crew. We're gonna... I like them as a commentary crew. Got a little pressure. Woo. Hey. They got DMX in the game? They got the Rough Rider anthem in the game? What? Bro, I was bumping that when I was in 7th grade. Not to out how old I am, but damn. You're fine, buddy. Jackson, you're fine. All right, we are, for the sake of trying to play realistic too. It's third and 10. We're gonna run a zone. Let's break down that pass coverage some more. I want to take a look. Pass rush still looks... I like the pressure. There's nothing to complain about so far there. Feels really good. I don't like this. I don't like these two guys going to the same spot and one defender is able to cover them both. Still very, very gluey. I mean, he's running a corner route on a zone. This should be open. But Stokes is able to turn and react to it to take that away. Then they had a... So you have one wide receiver and 5 defenders over here, and you have 3 wide receivers and 2 defenders, and nobody's open. Yeah, the pre-play stuff looks really good. Right now, I feel coverage is a little too strong. We'll test it out. We got to test out running too, though. See if the running has changed a little bit.
Jordan Love, 5th season quarterback, but Greg just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
Took a little while for him to get his chance to be a full-time starter, but once he got that shot,
see how the running game looks. Morant, it really does. And it's one reason why I really want to run a CPU versus CPU thing this year, because it's going to look really, really cool. Oh my God, we had a run. Finally. And I do like there, he's yellow. He had a big run, he's yellow. We're going to test this out too. We're going to give it to him again. Look at how the running game changed just by adjusting the physics-based tackling, you guys. Like, these settings are so sensitive. Jacobs is still out there. So this is be his 3rd carry in a row. So you'd think that we'd get a sub after this. We're crushing on the run game now. Some of those guys were matching cover the routes. I feel you, Sim. The issue has just been, though, like in all the breakdowns so far, the coverage has been very sticky. But we'll definitely test it out a little bit. Like I said, we did make the DPI change to see if that loosens it up. It'll actually make them more aggressive, which is what should help create more opportunities. Ooh! Ooh! take a look. That was really cool, actually. I thought that was really cool the way that played out. Play action, and look at he's coming down. He's coming for Jordan Love, and I literally had him wide open right here. I had him wide open, but I saw Jaden Reed behind, and I wanted a big play. I like the safety reading this. I like that he read it over here too. And he goes over there. We were off on the throw. This is one of the reasons I have my settings where I have. I don't want to throw dots every single time. XDN, yeah, don't touch the sliders, touch the penalties, touch the auto subs, touch the other, sliders they give you, but don't touch those. But I'm off on this. Look at, he has to go to this catch animation because of my poor selection on the throw, which he still would have caught, but number 14 comes and brings the pain, and he gets between two defenders, and the ball flips up. This is so. If that don't make you want to fire, that is phenomenal. That is phenomenal.
Just as the ball was arriving, and it will be second down.
Man, I'm getting more and more excited playing this game. I've seen so much good.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion.
Go block. We're going to take a shot. We're in field goal range. Mr. El Money, so you're a member, so you'll get access to everything that I'm testing. Showing some things now. I'm not going to show, obviously, give away my hand because that is a members exclusive. But I will post everything. Ooh! Ooh! We'll bring in Dontavian Wicks. That was man coverage. Okay, so this is our chance to break down man coverage. That's one of the areas where Boomtech shows up. Yeah, definitely. And the fact that it was two defenders there and smash between it was really cool. So they blitz. They get through. I love where the pass rush is at right now, you guys. I am a fan of the pass rush. We had to escape right away. You could just see the pressure coming through. We couldn't sit back there and wait. We had to just roll out. And in man coverage here, you guys, and some of you guys weren't here the first game against the Browns or even against the Broncos. When they were in man coverage, they were like glue. Right here we have a little bit of a different. Christian Watson's able to look at the difference. In this man coverage with Dobbs underneath, look at the difference there. Now this linebacker takes away the throw right here, but because we're on the outside, once he gets past that linebacker taking away that middle of the field, Dobbs is there. And we had a little bit of an off throw, but that's a really cool catch animation. One of the new 700 or something that they added. All in all, really great play. Really cool breakdown. Connor the King. As far as all pro versus all Madden, I'm not 100% sure. I could go either way this year. Because I felt like when I played the Madden beta, I felt like the all Madden, the difference between all pro and all Madden felt better and less BS-ish than in college football with Heisman. Woo! They blitzed. We're starting to cook a little bit offensively. I like it. We just got rid of it. That's a quick little boom, boom, let it go. And I like right here too. Number, what is that? 93, 23. Excuse me. Comes in with an arm tackle, and it gets broken, and he's able to go and get a couple extra yards and spin off of that. Trips tight end. I would like some sort of trick play. Special. Is there a trick play? Okay, that's cool. All Madden default. All Madden was really solid in the beta sim. My only issue with it there was the quarterback completion percentages. And it was the same for the user though, so I don't want to make it sound like it was an issue solely on the CPU. My issue in the beta was in general completion percentages for both the user and CPU were through the roof. There was no inaccurate passes. That I thought that was going to get blown up, and then I ended up not getting blown up, and then it caused me. Is there? Do the Packers not have any trick plays? Anything that I can? We're gonna do this.
Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
No. There we go. This might not work.
To throw is
Oh no! That did not work. Yeah, that's the only thing, and obviously we can definitely do stuff to impact the user pass accuracy. Like I said, I turned the settings up. For the passing to help with that. But the CPU, it's all about generating pressure. Get in. Yo, Joseph Phipps, welcome to SGN Nation, bro. Thank you for becoming a member. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm excited to get another look at Lamar Jackson. Oh no. I thought I maxed it. You don't want to max and it's tough, man. It's one of those things like you got used to maxing it, you know, for all those years. It was all about maxing it out. And then you get to this game and maxing it's like bad. And sometimes you just have that muscle memory. Oh no. It's a good return. Alright. The only downside about playing these shorter quarters, it gets preseason, but is, you know, not getting a ton of looks from the What is my thoughts on the new kickoff? My thoughts are, if college didn't have to do it, why did the NFL need to do it? I mean, college kids don't have the insurance policies and stuff that NFL does. Do that? I mean they get they'll get assistance or whatever and help with rehabilitation to an extent, but it's not the same. We're bringing pressure, y'all. Ooh! Ooh, Jair Alexander, you don't throw on Ja. I mean, you do sometimes. No, my thing is, with the new kickoff rules, I get they want to bring bigger plays and bring the kickoff back. They also want to do it safely. I is the no more surprise onside kicks. I don't onside kicks damn near impossible anyway with all the... And then I don't like the fact that college isn't even doing it. You know? Yo, Scoop, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Oh, I thought I had a lane. I think I missed someone open there. I think I got kind of locked in on a receiver. And I got a little lasered in. Let's take a look. But I also thought that I had a lane right here between my right tackle and... Look at that. I thought I had a lane right there. So I was just going to step up to buy myself some time. I had him open. But I thought I could... Yeah. He was able to break off that and get me. And I'm okay with that. I thought I had a lane, but I didn't. I'm not mad about that. Not mad about that.
Downfield, by the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush.
Let's see if we can't get this screen to work.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
Oh, break that tackle, Josh Jacobs. What's the penalty? Yo, Smitty's in the house. What up, fam? Personal foul, we'll take that. Now we're going to hit him with the play action deep ball. Christian Watson to the end zone. They're in a zone. Top of the safety. I'm max protecting. I'm 100% pre-snap committing to a deep ball to Christian Watson. Well, that's what you get for pre-snap. I tried to throw it where I wanted to put it. Kyle Hamilton made a great play. Let's break it down. I'm okay with that again. You should never pre-snap say what you're going to do regardless of what happens with the defense. It's a perfect example of why. But, again, I should have thrown it to the corner of the end zone more. I did not put this over here where only Christian Watson could get it. I put it too close. I put it so Kyle Hamilton, and he played that really well. And this guy is staying in the center enough that he's not open. Dobbs isn't open here. He's not open till I get rid of the ball. But if I put this over here more, I might have got that completed. You're waiting till Thursday? Truhoff, no, man. You got to get it. You got to do it. No waiting, bro. You got to get down on that Superstar Showdown. That's like right up your alley. From a two-man look. All right, let's check them out in the 2-minute warning or the 2-minute offense. What's crazy is Bo Nix looked like a better quarterback as far as moving around the pocket, throwing the football, than Lamar has looked. This is his third possession. I like that he took a deep shot, though. We're just going to sit back and play coverage. But yeah, Bo Nix was making more plays than Lamar. They got good. I like it. I like it. I like it. I love it. Do your thing, Lamar. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't even get to pick a play? Okay. Normally, like, you know, you get a chance to pick your play when they do that. Thank you for the super chat, Truhoff, too, fam. I appreciate the support. Oh! Threw it right to him. Your side video, you have an auto subs and team section tag. Yeah, it doesn't show week 1. You have to wait till you just advance that first week, then you can do it. All right, we have a chance to score here. Ooh. I like this look, depending on if they are just showing me a look. Yep, they're showing me a look. Shoot, 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 shoot. You got to remember the CPU does shell coverages too. Sometimes I forget that. Oh no, let me get the free play. I was smashing the snap button. I was like, let me get that free play. He jumped. I did change my title. Why didn't it load? God dang it. I did change my title. That's so weird to me. Let's do it right now. There we go. I did change it though on Lightstream. But thank you for pointing that out. I didn't even notice. Thank you, thank you. I'm assuming so many people are coming in here think we're playing College 25. Good play. And they're like, what is this? This is not College Football 25. Now it changed. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what I put it as. That's so weird that it didn't. God, I want to take a shot. Oh, he blitzed. Oh, great play, Kyle Hamilton. I thought we had him. I want to look at this again. I mean, I think I did have him, but Kyle Hamilton made a great play. As soon as I saw that safety go, I was like, yep, Dobbs. But Hamilton he was running over there. And I didn't even read that. I just saw the safety coming up, and I was like, yep, we got Dobbs. We got a one-on-one with Dobbs. I'm throwing it up there. We get back, and I launched it. Now, I will say this is where the trajectories of College Football 25 are missed right now. Because I couldn't get the same trajectory in Madden that I could in 25 to try to loft that up over the top a little bit more. Either way, if Kyle Hamilton doesn't come over and jump, that's probably a tutty. Probably a touchdown. And we're going for it. It's the preseason.
They continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah. Let's protect over there.
They'll go for it.
Navigated the pocket, and there wasn't anybody open initially. I really want to get a deep ball. It does look better, man. They made a really good graphical improvement, man. Like I am impressed. Oh my God! Why did 30 seconds run off the clock? There was like 30 seconds left, so I go hurry up, and somehow now we're down to 8. Why did 30 seconds go off the clock there? Am I tripping? Did I not have 30 seconds run off the clock there? 38 seconds it says. I completed the pass to Dontavian Wicks for 3 yards, 38 seconds. I run a hurry up, and it's down to 8 seconds. Why did 30 seconds run off the clock? I'm not tripping. That literally just happened. 30 seconds ran off the clock on a hurry up. Bro. 16-second runoff is different, though. There was 38 seconds left.
To throw is Love. It's the tight end Musgrave. And we're going to get a time.
Because it shows, I mean, even if the play started at the 38-second marker, that play and the 16-second runoff did not take 30 seconds. That means that play would have taken 14 seconds.
About as short as you can get.
No. Woo! Woo! We get another quarter of starters, I think, right?
Here, late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much.
I didn't see. It used to be 9 seconds. Now they do 16 seconds runoff. That's interesting. But either way, 38 seconds down to 8 seconds is there's a 30-second time frame there. If there's a 16-second runoff, that means that play had to have taken 14 seconds. It did not. I can tell you right now, it did not.
To Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
So, starters should be in for. We'll play another quarter if the starters are still here. But I want to see more from Lamar Jackson. I mean, he's thrown 2 interceptions.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon.
He hasn't looked like the 2-time MVP.
First in this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to
And that's where maybe we loosened up the coverage. I don't know. We're gonna run it again. We hit that big run play, but I really want to test the run a little bit more. Got the seal. AJ Dillon. Woo! Just ran him over. Boom. Yeah, that runoff was a little crazy. Post corner outs don't seem to be OP. Like, you used to be able to run them with fairly solid, consistency in Madden 24, depending on the look that you had. We better shift our... I can't shift my line. Jeez. These trajectories have me all messed up, dude. I'm literally just trying to loft it up there. I don't know what's going on, why I can't loft it like in college football. It's like I'm throwing it as a laser. I think... not having the same pass trajectories is tough. I'm trying to just loft this up and carry him to the end zone. And there's no loft to that. I mean, I'm tapping the button too. There's no loft. So it's getting intercepted. No loft to that. Trying to throw it high and over him, Hey, I think you're really going to like it, Schuhoff. You're going to like that superstar showdown. Good D. Ooh. I like they threw it into a tight window. I don't like that he just hasn't been able to get a lot of completions. Good blocking. I like that. I like that. That was filthy. He did not look open. And I want to point this out because this happened another time. And Sim and Smitty, if you guys are still here, this is the second time I've seen this happen. And I really want to point this out with the blocking. So we get a good pass rush, right? This is me. 93, TJ Slayton. I win. I get pass rush. But even though I beat him, it's not just a clear path to the quarterback. The offensive line comes back and hits me again, preventing me from getting to the quarterback. He loses, but he stays in good position and fight. This is the second time we've seen something like this. And I love Lamar moving in the pocket. And he gets out, and the defender here has contain, and he throws his wide receiver open. That's a tough throw, and I love that he just made that throw. That is filthy. I'm a big fan of the blocking right now. We're getting pass rush, but it's not just insta-shed, go to the quarterback. They're not just standing around like, like an idiot looking for someone to block. Like, they're going and finding people. Oh, okay, Lamar. Okay, Lamar. When you say the truck animations are monstrous, so you mean that in a good way or a bad way? Lamar is starting to look like Lamar. Oh my God. He just threw a third. I wanted to celebrate, but freaking Aguilar came and chased him down. We're going to have to do something about the interceptions. Well, I don't think I don't want to say interceptions. I mean, he threw it right. All three of the interceptions. All of the interceptions I've thrown and all the interceptions he's thrown have been right to the defender. So I think there just needs to be something with the pass coverage tweaked a little bit. I mean, that one, he just threw it right to the defender. Yep, he looks like Lamar from... Nah, man. I mean, he's thrown 3. Granted, I've thrown 2. But both of mine is where I'm trying to loft it up in the end zone, and I'm not getting the pass trajectory that I'm trying to get, or that I want. He threw one right to Quay Walker. Jair jumped that one. I'll give him, benefit of the doubt on that one. But then he threw that one to Lucas Van Ness, too. Right when he was starting to look like Lamar. Made a couple big pass plays. I haven't seen them do any design runs for him. No RPOs, no anything that, no design runs. Looks like playoff Lamar, he says. No pressure, which is fine. I wasn't winning my blocks. And I like the variance in the pressure too, because it's not. There are times where the quarterbacks have 4 or 5 seconds to throw. Their line just gives them more time. False start. I did not see the new Bengals pants. I went through and I looked at the Broncos New Jerseys, the Lions New Jerseys, the Jets New Jerseys. I don't know if there's any other jerseys that I missed that are new. Those are the three main ones that I looked at. Oh, the Texans had new jerseys. I didn't look at those, though. So he's throwing the ball down the field. He's throwing the run a little bit. He's scrambled once or twice. The big issue is he's just not really having open wide receivers. Again, I think it comes down to coverage, you know. And you look at it, we've only put up, we're not doing anything special offensively either. We haven't had a lot of open guys. We've had a couple plays with a couple guys getting open, but just not a lot of openness there. So I think the big factor is going to be opening up the pass game a little bit, because the pass rush is strong enough. There's a sack. It's our first one. The pass rush is strong enough that I think we should open up the coverage a little bit, and it's all about making the right read. All right, they're going to go for this. I mean, I wasn't going to play into the... Oh, let's get out of here. It's not Lamar Jackson anymore. They switched that out. We're going to get out of here. I should have paid attention to that. We got to tweak pass coverage. They added that, Freddie, for a lot of quarterbacks, not just Lamar. I think it's fantastic. I think it's great how they did that. Oh, yeah, we get to play the Eagles in Brazil, which I think would be really cool. But we got to do something about this pass rush, or not the pass rush, excuse me, pass coverage. That's the big thing right now. We want, obviously, defense. It's the NFL. It's not the same as college. But we also want to have a little bit more passing than what we've had. So we're going to go ahead. And again, because this isn't my franchise, I'm just using this to make sliders. I'm skipping all the new stuff. I want the new scenarios and a lot of that stuff that wasn't in the beta to be fresh for me and new when I do start my franchise. So I'm skipping all of it. So excuse me if you guys are interested in that. I'm not. I'm gonna get hit with the demonetization like immediately after the stream ends. This is Madden 03 right here. I love it. They got a lot of good music in here, which is fine. I just, when you stream and you make content, oh man, they got a great playlist in here. But where's the Madden music? Sam Spence music. Nothing. Okay. You think you should be the Giants versus DNC the pass defense? Well, the fact is, though, regardless of who I am, I was going against Lamar Jackson. Don't like giving all my ad money to DMX? No, I don't. Give me 1 second, y'all. Don't go anywhere. All right. Had to make some changes in that. I gotta, we made some changes based on everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and go forward. We're gonna play this game. Now, what is it? We can't wear green while we're here, right? They don't like green down there. Like it's cool. Boom. Let's see how the changes I made did. Yeah, people be hating on it just to hate on it, man. Like, and listen, I think it's fair to hate on obvious things. Like, a franchise is still super boring. Yes, they added some cool new screens and they redid the draft presentation, but scouting is still dog water. Your game planning is still dog water and makes no sense. Your practice is irrelevant. You don't practice. You don't practice anything. You just. I mean, there's so much work that can be done to improve the franchise. What you do from week to week.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start.
There we go. Let's see how Jalen Hurts looks. But to get back to my point, we're at yeah. Talk all your smack you want about franchise mode. I'll back up anybody on that because it's very underwhelming. Now the good news is Josh Lumen's back, and I'd like to see what he has or what he does with a full year under his belt. But gameplay, we can't really talk smack on gameplay, at least not to this point.
Hurts throwing right away. Open man, that's Smith. The game's first play produces 6 yards.
And we're going to just take a look and see how the coverage looks. Like I said, I made some changes to check to see how it impacts coverage. So we got to break this down a little bit. I mean, he's about to get absolutely hammered. Wasn't really a good play to break it down more than that.
I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
One for one. A lot more to go. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this up past the 45.
Coming out, flinging it. I like it. So this game is supposed to be in Brazil, but I'm pretty sure it's at the link.
They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Are we we're in the link here, are we? Yeah. So you're telling me college football can have 134 different stadiums, but we don't have the stadium for Brazil in the game? Bro, that's disappointing. Why did he get sacked here? I mean, he has Devontae Smith wide open here. If he lofts that up on that post corner route, but the pressure, I mean, he could have thrown it right here. He also had Goddard on the out route. I don't know. Tough to say.
Got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket.
But I'm just disappointed that
Once he gets outside,
they don't have the game in Brazil. Jenda Kochi, welcome to the stream.
Throwing on
Let me know I said your name right too.
short throw caught by Goddard. That'll give him 8 that time. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
let's not quibble about the game there on second down.
We're gonna show.
Because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to
We're gonna show cover 2.
Hurts.
Okay.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Well, I want to do a just pass coverage. So far,
22. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable
they haven't even
targets.
ran the ball yet.
He found his tight end there.
And they're down at the 33?
It's the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Packers need a bigger playbook, man, defensively. 3 nickel formations?
Sets up to throw it. Got a man. It's
Okay.
and they move this all the way down.
They haven't ran the ball one time, y'all.
1 yards.
I think this is... What? They go and get Saquon Barkley and don't give him the ball one time. Oh, I appreciate you, Jenda. I'm glad I got it right. Let's see here. We're getting good pressure, and we're pushing guys in. It's not like he just has all day to throw. You know what I mean? I'm curious. Oh, Devontae Smith was covered. Could have maybe went up over the top right here, but hits A.J. Brown coming across. I'm just curious how they haven't given the ball to Saquon yet.
They've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Again,
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Eagles are on the board.
making progress.
Season opener.
Does the CPU try any juke moves? Well, I would love to tell you, but they haven't really ran the ball.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one takes him down the field at 8 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
All right.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field.
Let's see how we look here.
2020 first round
They did.
pick, Utah State set
They
to
did
meet
not.
Green Bay.
I can't believe they didn't run the ball one time.
Felt Curry had one of the best seats in the stadium.
We're gonna run it right here. Got a favorable run look.
Looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. He wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
And a nice job there skipping.
We'll take 5 on first down.
And ends up getting 5 yards out of that. Second down.
We'll take 5.
Now 2nd and 5.
I really am curious. Oh, with this zone, I don't want Dobbs sitting right there, but
They'll send the tight end.
I don't have enough time to make a change.
Love from the gun.
No!
Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted.
I saw it right when I threw it.
By Reed Blankenship. And he is going to get this one back.
Would I
So the ball changes.
probably... See, in the past I did 13 with no runoff, but you have to do runoff if you want CPU to have time of possession be similar to yours. So I'd probably start. So in college football I do 12 with 20. I think here I'll start, or excuse me, I do 13 with 20. No, I do 11 with 20. Wow. I'd probably start around 10 and 20. I want to look and see what I missed. I was just trying to go quick. And he just floated over there. And here's the thing. I had time. I didn't have to throw this. I think I have Christian Watson on the... Look at the defender. Unless he's turning to run this way, I think I had Christian Watson. Shoot. All right, we'll see if they run the ball now.
Step aside.
Stop it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Good pass breakup. I like the throw too. My only complaint is they're not running the ball. What's the point of having Saquon?
Incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
Yo, Agenda, I appreciate that. I'm glad you found me. I appreciate you becoming a member too. I'm going to get the beta sliders over to you. I'll post them after this stream. Wherever I finish, I'll post them for members to go and test with and post feedback. And we'll be able to come up with a good set for Madden here too.
God, it hurts.
I don't this has to be like some sort of Madden glitch, like
And he is going to be stopped.
why they're not running the football at all.
He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
Very perplexing.
A chip shot here. After 1, 7-0 on EA
Like,
Sports.
what are they throwing it 10 or 11 times straight?
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles.
I love that they're coming out and going for it though.
As they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2.
They were going to go field goal and then they came out. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it off until I see someone say.
They'll try and run the outside.
So that's their first to Saquon.
Stop him on 4th down. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. They go back to the air here after the INT.
Ooh, good pressure.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Good pressure by them. The Eagles didn't run, or just the CPU in general didn't run? Because the CPUs ran the ball
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he works it across the 25.
against me in the Broncos.
It's a gain of
The Browns ran it? I don't remember about the Browns. The Browns was such a short game. We played a quarter. The Broncos ran it. The Ravens ran it with Derrick Henry.
completed out left to Dobbs.
Christian Watson, get a block, bro.
About 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
All right, see if we can't get our run game going a little bit here. Josh Jacobs.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Powering forward.
Oh, let's go.
Now a crease, and he gets this one to midfield.
That feels good because you guys have seen plenty of times we have really struggled running the football.
Had things a little spread out there with 4
Really struggled running the football.
at the running hole.
The Eagles, okay. So it might be something consistent with the Eagles where they just don't run the football. What are we doing here? We gotta slide protect. I love the half slides, man.
Running back a nice chance downfield against that type of a defense.
On the move to his left.
Oh!
Bats it away.
I thought that was a money throw.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Shoot, I thought there was going to be a gap, a block between those two guys, and there wasn't, and so I couldn't get through. I'm really curious if anybody... Stop it. Jackson, stop it. I'm really curious if anybody else has played against the Eagles, and they just don't.
Here's Love.
Oh, I let him too much. I made the right read and I just let him. I love the diving effort, though, Jaden Reed.
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Getting used to throwing
Fourth down, the Packers call on
after being on revamped,
Oh, it's a wobbler here.
just with the trajectories and the speeds, is just
A special teams mistake.
posing the biggest challenge.
6 yards officially on the punt. And the Eagles
Well, Hurts scrambling and run is good, but it's not designed. You know what I mean? He's scrambled and ran once, and then he had a design run, and they're not running the ball again here either.
stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here?
I will say, we'll look at the positive of them not running the football. I made some changes to try to open up the passing game a little bit after what happened with the Ravens.
Think that you can, and when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that
Ooh,
this time for
nice play, Keyshawn Nixon. You're not going to get caught, bro.
25.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Hell yeah.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who
I will say,
first CD. It's the defense
one thing that could be affecting the coverage is the higher
When you go against the
speed
offense, you're
threshold.
challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
No, okay.
Carlson's
God,
extra
the
point
Patriots
good.
are a team that should absolutely run the ball all the time.
It's creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The one thing you can do if you run an offline franchise like myself, there's no benefits to being online anymore, especially at this point of the year.
Set for this next drive.
Um,
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago.
as they brought in the play call cooldowns, they brought that in to offline franchise. So there's no benefits of being online at this point.
Six, and you come right back out on the field.
You can go take control, assign them a playbook.
You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Halftime. I'll go from one
I'm definitely thinking
Davis to another one in a
some of
row.
the issues need to be just adjusting to the higher speed. This game's not $90.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
I mean, it's 70. But if you bought College Football 25, they'll give you the deluxe version for like an extra $60. I mean, you were able to get both this and College Football 25 for $135 with the EA subscription, or $150. But $70, I think it depends on what you're looking for out of the game. If you play franchise, and you can be happy with just the gameplay, you'd be happy with the gameplay and not get caught up on the lack of shit to do in franchise, I think it's going to be good. I can definitely say, though, still coming over from the beta, haven't seen an off-target throw from this CPU quarterback yet.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Green Bay's
But we played a whole half. They've ran it twice, and they're both Jalen Hurts. That's so depressing that they put out a game and they don't even test the CPU's run-pass ratios.
points out of this drive, and they need him right now because they're they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one
That's just me.
each week before
I had a guy open and I didn't throw it.
more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden.
We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Throwing. Love.
Of course they.
Pressure too much this time.
I call a jailbreak blitz. He's backed off.
Take the first of their
This is that's frustrating. Look at this. So I forgot that I couldn't get into a run play. I should have just called a timeout. Off here, but he just runs. I can't throw that. What they did? Why did just him run up? Like this DB didn't run up on Watson, and the DBs over here didn't run up. So why did just him run up on the guy who's getting the screen? That is fishy to me. That no other DB did that. I don't think there's a setting where just one guy on defense will run up and press as soon as the ball is snapped. Everyone else stayed put.
As they get it right at the 32nd
That
mark of this first half. Here's Daniel reeling on now to punt.
that's hella sketch.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36.
Tell you what though, I'm not gonna play the whole game. If they're not gonna run the freaking ball,
First half.
I don't want to play this game. We're gonna play the next game.
At their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. He delivers another complete. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be
We'll play this out, and then we're gonna super sim because they're not. This is ridiculous.
It's first and 10. They'll look to throw. And that's good.
Ooh, that was a really cool
12 seconds left.
pass breakup where the ball just flew up in the air.
Out there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
I'm waiting to see people at
because of that
Clint
of approach,
and NFL Direct
sometimes you
on paternity leave, so I'm not gonna hit him up.
instead in this case,
But and just be like, yo,
and knocked it free.
the Eagles don't run.
It fights him off. 6 seconds
Like
left on the
literally the football. I mean, we're gonna super sim, but game stats, full half. They've thrown it 19 times, completed 15 because there's no inaccurate throws. And they've had 2 rushes. One was a scramble, one was an RPO, both with Jalen Hurts. Saquon's gotten 0 touches. So we're not gonna play this. I'm curious if we look at Super Sim, if he gets any touches in Super Sim either.
It's a victory here for the Philadelphia.
But this is just more proof that they don't test this shit in franchise. They test it. They test the user versus user. They do all that stuff, but they don't test. They ended up with 10 rushing attempts. Saquon had 3 rushes.
Fall to 0-1 with the defeat, and they'll get a chance to
Yo, thank you for joining Simgamingnetwork. Thank you for subscribing, Chris Kennedy. Appreciate it. But this is just another example. I've been very positive about the game today on stream, But this is just an example of nobody tests this in franchise. How do you have this happen? And clearly, it's not a fluke because someone else just said they did the Eagles and Eagles didn't run either, and then the Patriots apparently don't run the ball either. Absolutely no cover to have a team 0 times in a half, and then only 3 times in the second half super him. Excuse. 0. I want to tweak this physics. This too. I'm also thinking about the player speed parity skill because I've been on 0 the last couple years, and I did 0 on College Football 25. And I did 0 on College Football 25 thinking, all right, I'm going to go into Madden and we're going to raise it up because the gap between players in Madden, the speed is different. But on my pick 6 return with Keyshawn Nixon there, who's fast. I mean, he's been all-pro kick returner 2 years in a row. You gotta have wheels to do that, right? Some big-ass lineman almost ran him down. And because we've closed the gap. And so I really just want to leave everything how it is. I actually am going to revert one thing. I want to try this. So what I've been on for years. I wanted to get away with it from the NFL. I wanted to try to do it a little bit differently, but at the same time, we've had good experiences with it on 0 as well. Do this. We're seeing pretty good realistic injuries with it on 25 as well. So I think we're good there. This, it feels a lot better, but I definitely we're just going to go down a little bit. And then I'm going to make a change real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, we're back. Sorry, guys. Again, got to keep that stuff for the members when I drop it. But I obviously showed you guys we're making some change to the physics-based tackle slider and the threshold, which is fine. Let's go ahead and play this game. I swear, if the Colts don't run the ball either, I don't know what's going on. So, Ryan, I believe you're 100% correct, man. So far we got the Eagles and we got the Patriots. Well, I haven't played the Patriots, but someone else at the Patriots didn't do it either. So, Eagles and Patriots are... We'll just say the Eagles and Patriots.
It's the National Football League on EA.
Talking... Man, bro, isn't it your anniversary?
It's the Colts and the Packers.
About getting Madden, man. Gameplay-wise, it's really solid. Need to balance the passing coverage and the run game a little bit. I really like where pass rush is at. Need to see get inaccurate throws. Still haven't had the one with the chick. Alrighty. The thing is, what's crazy is you'd think that the team that has like a guy like Saquon would run the ball. And you'd think for sure that the Colts with a guy like Jonathan Taylor are going to run the ball.
Indianapolis led out by their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, the number 4 overall pick in 2023.
I hate that the Packers do not have a lot of nickel formations.
Second year in the NFL out of Florida.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, they're going to be hard to
Hey, that's a great sign.
really well last week. When we talked to his coaches, they told us they're like, he has lived here. He has taken his
You know what would be interesting is to go look in the Eagles playbook and just see if, because you can just go, when you go to create an edit playbook, you can look at the game plan and see if there's even any run plays there. Black Jade, it's 100% playbooks. I would almost bet that the Eagles playbook, if you go to the main menu, you go to creation, whatever it's called, and you go to playbook and you just view the game plan for the Eagles playbook that's built in there, I would bet that there's no run plays selected. Let's break this down. We're in man coverage. Like I said, I made some more changes to try to open up some of the man coverage, or the coverage in general here. That's pretty good. Let's look at everything else. Good coverage everywhere else is just right there. Another pick. He threw on Ja, man. Threw on Ja. Is there anybody who's able to right now go and fire up Madden who has it and look at the Eagles playbook and see if they have any? Got plastered right as I've had some big plays for both offense and defense so far. Oh! I thought I had him.
Test your dynamite to see just how easy is
I thought I let him enough. Where did he come in? And I'm going to have to... I'll probably do some work off of... They are still, in my opinion... Well, actually, that's not that bad. That's actually... This looks like an improvement over here. Runs here. Drops come back. That's pretty solid. Could have went that route. Jaden Reed brings him up. And he comes and he's chasing right there. But look how close he is. And this is what I don't like. Typically on in routes and stuff like that, these guys shouldn't be running the route. Like, look at this. He's running the route for him. 34 is running the route for Dontavian Wicks. That's an issue. And you look at Kenny Moore, who made the interception here. So he's reading. He's on his quarterback. He's sitting back there. Reed comes up, plants, and goes, which I think looks great. And Kenny Moore is behind him, but is able to just react to his cut in and move forward and catch up and then undercut it. I didn't lead him enough, but it doesn't matter. And 34 right here, running the route for Dontavian Wicks. Got some work to do on pass coverage. You have no user pass rush? We got pass rush here, fam. He hung on to that, huh? Okay. No, we need to run some... Third and 2. I like that. Good defense, though. We're going to test a little bit more of this pass coverage, man. I really kind of want to keep the speed threshold higher. I just wanted to check and see. Oh, Charlie horse. Oh. Oh. Just got a Charlie horse, man. Painful. I just wanted to see like how it played differently on 0 versus the 75. And I think that last interception that I threw might be because you're on All Madden. It's probably because you're on All Madden. But you can definitely get to where you can create a pass rush there. Ooh, Charlie horse, man. Ooh. But I'm not really seeing anything special from going back down to 0. And I'll tell you right now, on the beta, I didn't play on 0. Mike Henry, are the team still passing way more than running? Well, we just played the Eagles, and they didn't run the ball one time. Literally didn't run it one time. Colts have ran it a couple times here. I'm not seeing anything good or anything with 0 speed parity that's making me like, hey, this is what I want to do. What were the running plays? Were they all RPOs or were they actually like actual running plays? What about second down and things like that? Yeah, we're getting out of this game, guys. There's 0 speed parity is not the wave. Look at this. It can't be. I mean, I don't want to do it this year. Look at this. I just want to look at Dobbs. Who's this corner right here? Maddox. Okay. Look at this. This is play action. He's reading. He's shuffling. And he's running the route for Dobbs. He's running the route. Where is he going? He's running the route for Dobbs. We're not even... Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to quit out of this game. I'm going to go put the speed parity back because I do want to play this matchup against the Colts. Oh my God, my leg. They've ran it 4 times, and they've only thrown it 3. So, Colts are better. But the speed parity was a bad decision. So we're not even going to... We've only played a quarter. We're just going to go put speed parity back. Yeah, we're going to go put this back. Kind of want to even increase it. I don't. We'll leave it where it's at. We'll leave it where it's at here. Yeah, there is enough there. When you got a guy like just running routes for somebody, nope. Nope. We're not doing that. Hold on, we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna import. We want to make sure whenever you make a change like that, you always just import from the main menu. Go ahead and all right, we're back. Had to adjust some things. We're going to try this again here. Let's see if it looks a little bit better. Ridiculous, you know. And honestly, guys, if they're still mirroring their routes on pass coverage, what I'll probably do is honestly end the stream, and then I'll be taking some time to go into practice mode and test some stuff, some different things out, because we don't want them mirroring routes and running routes for people. Mike, it's been like that for years, bro. My biggest, I have a huge complaint, and I've voiced it every year with the coach play call suggestions. The reason the coach play call suggestions are always the same plays over and over again, because there's only like 10 to plays assigned to each level. First down, second and long, second medium, whatever, right? But they only a couple of them have like all the stars. the best thing the way to fix it is to plays 1 star that are in each scenario. But even then, they don't have nearly enough plays set for second and long, second and medium, second and short. They only have like 15 plays for each one. You know, when you have 500 plays in a playbook, you really only have, a lot of the plays are the same plays assigned multiple times. Like this, you have the same play set for second and long as third and long, right? Or second and medium. They don't utilize their full playbook. And so they haven't gone in and revamped it. And then, of course, need to adjust the star system. It's not good.
Now Richardson will throw to start out here. He finds Taylor. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
So we were in man. We're going to take a look here. Yeah, the star system is completely broken. One of the best things you can do, guys, because we know we don't have formation subs on custom playbooks. They don't give it to us for whatever reason. One of the best things you can do to have formation subs is just take a team's playbook, right? Go in, however the play calls are set for the game plan. You can't adjust the plays. But if you go in and you just redo the stars and give every play 1 star and save it, you're not changing anything about the playbook. You're not removing plays, you're not adding plays, anything like that. So then you can still have your formation subs. But you'll get better coach suggestions when you go through. So let's look at the coverage here. I gotta sneeze me 1 second. I'm seeing some good things though. All right. I hope I had it muted for that. So I want to say something that I'm seeing. This is one play, but I'll be optimistic. Right over here. The defender comes up, man coverage, jumps out with him, but then when he goes to go inside, he's beat. Look at the reaction time. Now 13's open underneath here. We want that. Now we look at right here, the tight end versus Quay Walker. Quay Walker's reading it. He comes up. As soon as the tight end breaks out, he goes. He turns, but as soon as the tight end comes and goes in, Quay Walker's now reacting and turning. He's behind him. Tight end beat him. He's open. We like that. Over here, Ja Alexander versus Downs. And he's running, and he turns, and he puts his hand on him, and he's running with him. He's not running ahead of him, and Downs gets even a step on him with the speed maybe, but he's got a hand right there. And then we look over here at this guy, Jonathan Taylor against Bullard. Comes up, and he starts, and here's what I think is, I'm getting a little excited here. If more plays go like this, we got something. Bullard starts dropping back, and as soon as Jonathan Taylor stops, he stops, and then he comes forward. He has the delayed reaction. That's going to be tied to player ratings, player reaction, and he gets it out. Now, one thing I think is great, it took the tight end and number 13. They weren't open right away. They had to run their route, right? So both of these guys are going to be open, but what prevented Anthony Richardson from being able to go to either 13 or number 80 is the pressure. Look at Lucas Van Ness wins with a spin, and he's about to get home. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for coverage that some guys are covered, like you probably wouldn't have thrown it up to Downs, and you're probably not going to throw it over here to 11, but the tight end and number 13 are going to be open in the middle of the field if the pass protection holds up longer, you're having a bigger play. And that's what the NFL is. You know, pass coverage is typically tied to, you know, there's guys that are open, but the quarterback didn't have time to find them because the pressure, the push got there.
He gets it to Thomas. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They have Michael Thomas? Is that a real life thing, or did they just sign him in free agency in the game? I ran man again, so we're going to look at this again here. We're just going to see if that was a fluke. All right, guys. I think we figured out pass coverage. We're going to break this down again. So bear with me, y'all. But I think we got pass coverage here. So the raindrop here is kind of annoying. Jair Alexander presses up. He's a great corner, one of the best cornerbacks rated in the game. But he still, if he wanted to hit him on this slant, Jaw's behind him. He might be able to reach up, but he's not running the route for the guy, right? But where I'm really impressed is over here. Eric Stokes versus number 11. He runs this in. Look at. Stokes opens his hips, and he goes one way. 11 turns and comes in. Now Stokes is behind him, and he's running across. He gets bumped a little bit by 26 Bullard, which I thought was really cool to see. He got bumped. That's a cool animation right there. He got bumped while he's running a shot. But he's open coming across here, right? Because of the play. And then you look at the guy that... he runs up, he stops, Bull kept going because he stopped. And he comes back. And I think that's a great example of the defenders reading what's going on and reacting.
Now Richardson going right back to Michael Thomas. That'll go for a gain of 6.
Versus what was going on before.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding it for a short gain.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Look at this Packers defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results...
We're going to man up here.
The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going. Guys, I think we're on to something here. Because this time, and I talked about this just a couple plays ago, what prevented Richardson from having the tight end open, right? He threw it over to the side to Jonathan Taylor, was that Van Ness won right away and was getting pressure. He didn't have time to wait for his tight end who would have been opened. The pressure caused it. Here, the pressure did not get there quick enough. He gets a nice little pocket. We're going to zoom in. I'm in man defense here. He gets a nice pocket. We only come with 4. Look at Rashawn. Is that Rashawn Gary? Yep. That's Rashawn Gary, gives a nice move. That's a CPU I was running as Lucas Van Ness. Rashawn Gary gets a nice move coming inside, but the pressure held up long enough that we look at Michael Pittman. I thought that's who it was. Gets Stokes to sit, or he slipped. Look at this. From the rain. You can see he comes up and he slips. Look at that's a slip. And he's open over the middle. But over here even,
against Jair Alexander. He comes up. I don't know. That was a weird one, too. I brought him up to press, and then it's like he just, like, I don't know if he hesitated because of he was maybe going to take number 80 underneath. I don't know. That was weird. But either way, it's looking better.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
It's looking better than what it was as far as read and react versus just jumping and going. Oh, no.
Taylor. And this will leave him a yard. Of 9 yards on first down. Numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 91 yards.
Well, they set a nice tone in week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
Richardson.
He's got time. We were in that cover 6, though. There wasn't much there. Yeah, he ran that versus we had the perfect defense versus that play call. That's why he had to just go underneath.
Richardson off the play fake.
Woo!
And the Colts are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the game. So recently, march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end.
Wish there was a couple more pass breakups there. Good play, Preston Smith. Way to run him down. Get back up here. Oh, off-target throw. They do exist. They do exist. Are they going for it? They're going for it. We're gonna run this double mug, and we're gonna. Ah, shoot! I couldn't man up. No. Whoa! Why was my guy running across the line of scrimmage? What?
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
What was... All I was trying to do is edit audible my coverage, and dude's just running across the line of scrimmage like a buffoon.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
But at least we're getting some information on the playbooks. Thank you for, what was it? It sucks because you can't give CPU custom playbooks if you made one. No, you can't. But you can at least... you know, give them those playbooks with the adjusted star setting. You know what I mean? They literally had the ball that whole first quarter. Granted, we're playing short quarters with, you know, Excel clock, but still.
2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
Running is really nice, you guys. Like, when you actually get a chance to get out and... That was the last play of the first quarter. When you actually get a chance to get out in space a little bit, or hit some holes, running feels nice.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action.
Okay.
He's got the hook.
Huge play. Woo!
He has a big gain inside the 40 before
There's a lot to like about this game right now. It just feels, I don't know, man. It's just something about it. Again, we're trying to isolate and fix some of the natural issues we're going to have, which are to be expected. But once you just get the gameplay, we fixed pass rush, run block, rushing seems to be pretty good. It was pass coverage was the next one.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
I think we fixed pass coverage, you guys. I think we did. Let's break that one down. That was man coverage, and we ran play action. I max protected just because they showed that blitz. He dropped out of it, but you never can be too sure. But look at them reading and reacting now. This is what was not happening. Look at this change. We'll work our way left to right. Hopefully this gets you guys as excited as it gets me. Dobbs running up. They're in man coverage. He's playing outside. Maddox is read outside. He comes up, but Dobbs makes the break. He's now running behind him. He's wide open. And look at over here. This defender's playing outside, and Jaden Reed's going outside. Eric, after playing College Football, this game feels like buns. I like the gameplay in this more than College Football. I like College Football a lot. The gameplay is very good. I like this gameplay more. Look at this. The defender's playing outside. Even playing outside. Jaden Reed comes up. He thinks that Jaden Reed is going deep, so he turns and opens up his hips. As soon as he does that, Jaden Reed's breaking out. Now he's got to turn and adjust. He's behind Reed. I could have threw this to Reed. He's open here as well too. These were things that were not happening before. They were running these routes for these guys.
Getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time.
I think we made some good progress. I'm not saying it's finished, but
here's Jacobs.
Oh, did we get in there? That was pretty filthy. The standard camera is bad. Eric, it's actually, I normally have played on Zoom camera the last couple years. But they changed the standard camera, and it feels a lot more like how NFL 2K used to have their camera. And I like it. It's a different view. It's a little bit, they adjusted it a little bit, and it feels a lot more like NFL 2K. And that's why I haven't gone to the Zoom camera like I always have. This was a really cool run. Mostly because of the finish. I'm waiting for my blocks here. And they all set up perfectly. But I was going to dive right here. And I get hit. And he reaches for it. Or he just kind of just breaks off the tackle. Whoops. Josh Jacobs. And the ball crosses. And he gets in. That was, like, as it happened, felt really good. That was super cool. No! Wow. Okay. So Jonathan Taylor has 3 carries? 4 carries? 3 carries. They've had the ball once. 3 carries. 4 carries. I lied. 4 for 11. One of them was down at the goal line. He was 3 for 10.
Top right now as they start this drive out 1st and 10. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
So let's see. There we go. Another carry for Taylor.
And just no chance of turning
No running lanes for him, though.
to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And Richardson back to throw it. And it's
Good pass breakup.
complete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We're gonna do that nickel blitz right here.
And the defense is ready to jump in and deny it, and they
I would love to see them.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by
Good defense. I will say I like the play calling in college football 25 better than in Madden for the CPU. They run a lot more screens. They run a lot more RPOs. Like the CPU runs hella RPOs, and you don't really see RPOs from the computer here. So I think the play calling and the plays that the CPU runs
Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
in college football 25 is better. It is better. We'll just leave it at that.
In motion right, Dobbs.
Ah, show your hands a little bit there, Colts.
That's going to be caught downfield.
Woo! We definitely figured out. We figured out pass coverage, man.
Having to start a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
And they blitzed, but I went max protect. The ticker's glitched. You're not wrong. So they blitzed, play action. And again, they're getting pressure, you guys. I have to get this throw off. If I didn't max protect, I'm getting sacked. So, they showed all these guys up here. They didn't show blitz, but I max protected just to be safe. And they still got pressure. 1, 2, 3, 4. They had 5 versus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? And they still got pressure. Look at number 44. He's about to get to me. But when I say we fixed coverage, I think we fixed coverage. Because look at this. Jaden Reed. They're doubling him deep. But he cuts across right here. And they're reacting to it. And they're chasing him. And that's the huge difference that was not there earlier. That's huge. Yo, J78, welcome to SGN Elite, fam. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're going to pay attention to the member section, bro, because the beta sliders are going to go up after this stream, fam. And you get to test it, provide feedback. Ooh, I wanted to cut back there.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
We'll tear this down. We'll carry this down to the 2-minute warning.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark.
Too many pocket QBs in the NFL? I mean, yeah, but they fixed it to where if you get pressure and stuff, they will scramble now, finally. You don't have to edit anything anymore. What do we got here? I'm trying to think. They got 2 guys over there. We better do a half slide. You just hop back on, you're ready to test sliders out? Yeah, we made some good improvements since you were here, Vision.
Love looking to throw it.
Good defense. And we don't want it to be OP. We just definitely want it to be where if you make if you get your pass protection right, you make the right read, you should be able to have someone open if you throw an accurate ball, whatever the case may be. But you don't have a lot of time to throw. Perfect time to call the screen game right there. The game feels slow to you? I don't think it feels that slow, honestly. The pace of the game is slower, but I don't feel like the game is actually slow.
Love now.
See? This is what I was just talking about. I love it when the game does things like this to like make me feel like I'm not just spewing random bullshit out of my mouth. We just talked about how we want to have guys, you can find guys open, but the key is going to be pass rush, protection. We're going to have people open here. We ran man beaters, or not man beaters, excuse me. We ran zone beater. And we got corner outs going. Musgrave and Dontavian Wicks, I believe, is number 13. I should know this. I'm a Packers fan. Yes, Dontavian Wicks, I got it right. We called the perfect play, and he's open. And that's where I'm going, by the way. I'm going to Wicks. He's open here on that corner route. And honestly, we could have went to Jaden Reed. I don't know. Number 30 probably could have made a play on that. But we get the corner out open. But the reason it isn't successful is because they got pass rush. He just pushed up the left tackle, was able to come off of it and get in. Like I said, the pass rush is real. Sometimes you're going to have more time than others, just like in real life. But I am in love with where the pass rush is right now. The play before that, we had two plays before that, we had time to throw and find someone. That time we didn't. No, I'm trying to get that free play. I knew I'd get that jump because I haven't tried to get him to jump off sides yet. Have you gone into the practice mode, Eric, and just played around with the moves and stuff to stand them? Because they're not slow. I mean, in my opinion, I don't think that they're slow. I didn't want to. I knew they were coming, and I did not want to throw an interception. I'll just kind of let you guys see what I see here. They played my first read was Musgrave on the out here, and the cornerback was playing outside, so that wasn't there. And then I wanted to hit Reed down the middle, but he was dropping. It looked like he was dropping back, and I just didn't feel like there was a lot of room to thread that needle there. And by the time I saw him, the pocket was collapsing. Look, because was that DeForest Buckner? No. Stewart, whoever that is. I don't know why I thought it was DeForest Buckner. He gets some great push here and just collapses the pocket. So I go to step up, but when I go to step up, he's able to break off his double team, and I couldn't get it to the other receiver, to Dontavian Wicks.
Drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
What we got here? Okay.
Now Love.
That's on me. He was open. I threw it behind him. That's on me. That's on me. I had him, though. I had him. I did not lead him enough.
That they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question.
That we made the right read. And here, I'm going into so many instant replays so you guys can see just a lot of here. This time, look at, they did a 4-man rush before, and that Stewart guy blew it up, right? This time, they don't. And I have time to throw, because the only way Watson's even open there is because we had more time to throw. We were able to sit in this pocket. So paying attention to your pocket and the pressure from the CPU is important. We're able to sit in this pocket, and Watson is open here. That safety, as soon as that safety turns, As soon as 32 turns, that's when I get ready to throw. You can see right here, I'm sitting there, I'm glancing. He turns, and that's when I'm like, throw. Watson's underneath the corner. The only chance the corner has right here is if I don't lead Watson enough. And what did I do? I threw it. Instead of throwing the ball over here to let him go run and get it, I threw it close to him, which made him turn upfield instead of continuing to run across the field, which was the only way the corner had a chance. But we had pass protection. We made the right read. But we didn't pass lead enough. And we paid for it. I'm 100% okay with that, with how that just played out. But we got 50 seconds and 3 timeouts to try to go down and score. We were just down there. Oh, Keyshawn Nix. Oh, I thought it was about to be way bigger than that. Still a good return. But we can do something here. We can definitely make this interesting. Maybe. I feel like one of those guys is blitzing. We're gonna half slide over. Nope. We'll take the speedster, Watson. Get out of bounds. Like to at least get in field goal range, you know what I mean? Let's see what we can do here. Is that Reed going to be on the out there? Ooh. I'm glad I threw that high because that was going to get picked otherwise. It's definitely an adjustment going from revamped back to this, man. It's definitely an adjustment.
They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
What do we got here?
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Oh! Thank you. Thank you. I'm still not leading these guys enough. I am still not leading these guys enough. But he hung on to that. What do we want to run here, man?
Sometimes you're squaring it off, sometimes you're just rounding it, sometimes there's a fake, sometimes there's not. It makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
I don't know what to call it. We got 30 seconds left. I like that it's red to alert me to that. And we're not going to try any hurry up because we know it takes 16 seconds now, apparently.
To the air again, Love.
I let him. I finally figured it out, you guys. I finally let him the way I've been talking about all stream. And I've been saying I haven't been leading him enough and I've been messing it up. Finally, on that one, we did it. And we dotted. They really did a really good job on this playlist. I want to break this play down too because this is a fun play. They get pressure. I step up. I shouldn't say they get pressure. It didn't affect my throw. What I meant is they were getting there. They were coming, right? If I didn't throw it when I did, I'm getting sacked. You know what I mean? And when we're looking at it, it's like 1, 2, 3. And if you don't throw it at 3 to 3.5, you're going to get there. So it's forcing you to make your reads quickly, which I like. But this felt really good because 29 comes up. 29 comes up. Reads Jaden Reed. He's trailing him because he's got safety help, which I think is great. But the safety helps to the outside, and Jordan Reed goes inside where there's a gap, and this safety's playing outside over here, so he goes middle of the field, and he's chasing, but we lead Jaden Reed finally lead him till he catches it on the run between the two. If we don't put the ball there, that's not a completion. They're making a play. Daniel Moore, I've been saying it for a while. I liked the Madden 25 beta gameplay a lot. And I've been saying that I felt like the beta was gonna, or the Madden 25 was gonna have better gameplay than Culture Ball. As much as I like Culture Ball, as good as it is, and I still believe that. We're figuring out some stuff at the side. I mean, and the thing is, you can't compare ANC Football 25 with sliders that are finalized and finished and polished and the game's ready to roll like that versus Madden when you're building the sliders. You know what I mean? Ultimately, you have to compare final slider set versus final slider set, but there's more things that I like in Madden about the gameplay versus college football. But don't get me wrong, I love college football. I like that game. It's very good there. I just like this. Oh, nice. I just like this. The tackling, the moves, the animations that they've added. I'm a fan. And we finally figured out the pass coverage to where they weren't. What's the penalty? To where they weren't just psychic DBs. Holding penalties on 50, y'all. We haven't touched it. And there's a holding penalty. But we finally figured out pass coverage so that they're not, like I said, psychic DBs, which means now that we're getting passing yardage. We'll just run to halftime. Is it really going to make me pick a play? So now you can actually throw the ball, but the pass rush is really great right now. If I'm to the moon about anything, it's the state of the pass rush and pressure in the game. It's consistent in the sense of, why does that map look so weird? Is it because that's really weird? It's consistently I don't know if it's the word consistently inconsistent. I don't like that. It's consistently consistent, right? You're able to get pressure, but there's also times where they block you out and you can't get as pressure as quickly. But it's never that situation where they just stonewall you and you can't get to the quarterback. You're going to get pressure. You're able to get it. Sometimes it's more on par with what your goal is. Get there 3.5 seconds. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but it's very fair, user and CPU. And we've broken down plays to show, like, where they had players who were open, but the pass rush prevented it from happening. Same for us. Then there's other times where they had players that were open, and they were able to get the ball to that player because the pass rush held up.
This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it.
Hey, Philly, yeah, it feels more real. I mean, it just feels good. The tackling, the physics and stuff like that feels really good too. Fan of the pass rush. The frustrations are gonna lie, you know, in the CPU play calling. Leaves a lot to be desired, and that's not anything that sliders can fix. That's just Madden in general. CPU play calling, and then I'd like to see off-target throws for both the user and the CPU. There's just not... I mean, I've had throws that were off because of my pass lead, but they were still catchable balls. I'm talking about passes that are just not catchable.
Yeah, you're right about that because
Would like to have some more of
in
those.
the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and
We're gonna ride Josh Jacobs just a little bit. Corey, yeah, they released a not tuned for franchise game, but are we really surprised? You know, but then again, that's also why I'm not starting my franchise. This is just to test sliders, man. I'm not using. The Packers are my favorite team. I never use my favorite team because I never want to trade anybody because then I feel like I'm being disloyal. You know? I'm 90% sure I know what team I'm going to use for franchise, but I'm going to wait until after I do my 5 best teams to rebuild video before I announce it. But yeah, I'm using the placement in power, so it's supposed to use player ratings, but and it's just I lead them, I control where I want the ball to go. The player ratings dictates if it actually goes there or not. The problem is never an off-target throw. There we go, 8 for 53 now. We had a really slow start running the ball, but
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time,
actually, I kind of want to run out of this.
haven't worked so well in the first go around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it, and they've run it well here to start the second half.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again.
They wised up. Dan, what improvements do you think can be made with the slider so far? So we have improved pass rush. We've improved pass coverage. I think we've
Throwing. Love.
I did not. That's all that was. I didn't have someone I thought that I wanted to throw to. Let's see if I missed somebody. I'm assuming I did. But let's see. I didn't really have a good play call against the cover 3. So we got to look at it where I'm at right here. So there, and that's what I'm saying, guys. The pass rush is consistent, but you never know what you're going to get. So right here, I could have thrown it to, I could have just checked down. Either of the check downs. But I'm looking down, my eyes are downfield. Oh, well, yeah, Dan, there's a quick work, but also building off what I did in the beta, kind of come into it with an understanding of where I want to do. So I could have maybe, definitely you're not looking to throw it to Jaden Reed here. So I had check downs, I suppose. I could check down. I was looking at Dobbs. That's where I was kind of looking. And he's not really, you're not throwing this here. He's in perfect position to go. So I didn't have anything but the check down. I wanted to step up and run with it because look at all that green. But number 94 made a hell of a play. And I just, because of where we're at in the field, I didn't want to, I don't want to throw an interception. We're right here in field goal range, potentially. Their wind, we're at a 47-yard field goal. And I didn't want to... Oh, they played it. Oh. We're going to at least have a decent field goal attempt here. Yo, Steve, thank you so much. Appreciate that. 41-yard field goal with the wind. Oh, no. Remember, we missed an extra point. Off the upright. Oh my god, this song takes me back to Madden 03, man. My first Madden on PS2. I'd wanted a PS2 for Christmas. I'd wanted one for over a year, and I got one for Christmas. I didn't get any games for it, but my grandma gave me a gift card for $50 because that's how much, you know, they used to cost. And I went and got Madden the very next day. Before that, I've been playing Madden 2000 on PlayStation 1 for 3 years. Like, I never even got the new Maddens over there back then. I had Madden 2000 on PlayStation 1, played it all the time. And then my first, like, I didn't get the newer ones on PlayStation 1.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Let's see here. 3rd and 8. Yeah, I don't like the Packers' defensive playbook. They don't have a lot of zone blitzes. They don't have a lot of blitzes in general. It's very underwhelming. Oh! I love it. We had pass rush, but the coverage didn't hold up, and he was able to step up and make the throw. Look at this. I'm playing Lucas Van Ness, number 90 right here. I'm able to, against the double team, right? So I love this too. 78 comes over. He gets like a little bit of a hit on me, but then he comes over and helps the other guy. And all Anthony Richardson has to do, because I win my battle, he just has to slide over to the right. Wide open. Defender made a nice play closing on it.
Big moments in this game, but plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this place.
That's what we wanted, though. That's what we were working for. Before the way the DBs played, man, there was just no offense from the CPU. Now their running game hasn't been very good. I'd like to see more from their running game, but
for quarter number 4. 1st and 10, Taylor now. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And the train continues.
Yeah, he has not been able to get anything going.
He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they first and foremost, they do believe that over time.
All right, this is a big play right here. We're going to show them a cover 6. We're going to hit him with that dime blitz too. We're going to play the sticks. I love the deep shot. Pass breakup. How great does the pass rush just look and feel, you guys? Like, they're just... And I love that he took a deep shot there. We brought a blitz, and we're getting pressure on the line. Look at this. And he has to step back a little bit because they're pushing the guys in. And he steps up and he makes a deep throw. We swat it away. I love it. Freaking love it. I know it's still early, but how's it playing? Sorry, I'm late. Yo, you're fine, bro. I'm enjoying this game right now. The only thing I would say is the rushing game for the CPU has been lacking so far. Ours has been pretty good. But yeah, CPU running game, it started off pretty good. And then it's really just kind of just morphed into a bunch of 2 and 3 yard carries. Nothing even... Oh my. So yeah, we're 10 for 52 now. Nice little 5.2 yards.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
We're not doing this play not to lose. We gotta play to win here. We're only up 2. They just need a field goal. All right, the comeback route's not going to be there.
In motion goes the tight end. Love from the gun.
Oh, I had him. 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 And the pass rush got me. Yeah, it's definitely 10 times better. Oh my God, you guys. I had him. Look at Dobbs. Pass rush didn't hold up. I probably should have shifted it to the left side because that D end has been the one giving me nightmares. But look at this. Look at Dobbs. He's going to get behind the corner there. And that's where I'm going. But the pass rush, man. I love that.
Doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back.
There was guys open, but if you don't have time to throw because you didn't, I'm gonna shift left here.
And the tight end goes in motion left. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the
Probably shouldn't have ran that.
line. Just a yard.
I'm a big franchise guy too, man. I'll tell you, don't get your hopes up on the immersion factor other than the draft. But the scenarios, I'm excited to check out the new scenarios. I saw a few in Bengals video with the Raiders, and I stopped watching because I didn't want to spoil it. They only have 70 of them, and if it's anything like normal EA, there's the same 10 that get spammed over and over and over again. So I don't want to be in a situation where I know what's coming, I know the benefits of what you choose, you know, all that stuff. So I'm even skipping them here. I'm not paying attention until I start my real franchise because they weren't in the beta. Yeah, there's something. We're gonna have to look at running game. You're getting injuries a lot. What's your injuries set at? Because I have injuries here set to 25, and it's been nothing crazy.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
See, there the pass blocking held up enough. We're gonna run this cover 9. Yeah, there's something interesting going on with their rushing game. We want to definitely boost the CPU run game. And look we've been having pass rush all game. That's our first sack with 3 minutes. I'm at 25 too, Oreo. I haven't had anything crazy. All the pass rush that we've had all game, and that's our first sack. And they only have 2. The only concern I'm going to have coming away from this game is the CPU running game. But it hasn't been an issue in other games that we've played for the most part. So I don't know if there's anything I want to touch or address.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost.
Because ours is, I mean, we're 10 for 52.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive
more than that now. So our running game is fine.
Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together.
Can you run this? Nope, we have to call them to play. So our running game is fine. Theirs is struggling.
They go play action now.
Almost had it off, but that sucks because it saves them a freaking down. Oh, you're on All Madden? You switched to All Pro now? Yeah, I'm starting off on All Pro. All Madden will come, but day 1, All Pro.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to into Colts territory.
13 for 78.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
This is a super important 3rd and 1.
Third down now as they try to hold on to this lead.
And I'm being hella aggressive. but we're going to max protect. It's a deep shot to Dobbs. They didn't fall for that. Oh! I probably should have let him a little bit more.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the
This is going to work out, though. We're going to get a chance to see Anthony Richardson needs to drive his team down in field goal range.
I think he mishit it. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
It's very smooth, Steve. It is very smooth. We're gonna run the loading is. It's PlayStation 5. You know, next gen loading is super quick. Going into a game. We did not get any pass rush there. He needed that time to find him, too. The blocking definitely held up.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done, it's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
Pass complete to Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
All right, we're not getting the pass rush that we've been getting here. Let's switch it. Switch it up a little bit.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Richardson to throw it.
There we go. There it is. Hell yeah. That was big. That was big. It's our 2nd sack. If we didn't get him there, he was running for 15 easy.
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet.
I want to blitz, but I also know that they only need a field goal, so I don't want to.
It's a really difficult task.
Oh! That's game! That was a great run by him. They poked it out in the back. You just lost 2 players for the game within 3 minutes? That's crazy. I haven't had anything. Look at that. Preston Smith hits him as he's running. Look at that. And he pokes it out. We're going to go to instant replay and check that out. Because that looked great. Man, it was 2nd and 6 to get to the 40 territory. So he stops. There's nothing. Pressure comes. He steps up, gets a block, and so he's getting tackled right here. So it would have been, he picked up 6. So it would have been 3rd and 10. 2 downs to get, 10 yards. My fatigue's on 75, Oreo, so I don't know. But look at this. Comes to get... Look at that. Gets hit from behind. Loses it. And we dive on it.
When you've got that small lead.
Heck yeah. What do they got? 1 timeout left?
The offense's perspective. Taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice.
And we're running 6-minute quarters with runoffs, so these are very, very short games. Just keep that in mind. Whoever's watching, obviously 16-14 is, it would have been, if we played 10 or 11-minute quarters, it's playing like a whole nother half.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
Yo, Christian, yeah, it's definitely better than Madden 24. I totally understand that you prefer college football. That's fine. I like both games. I'm going to play, as long as they don't mess with stuff too much. I've already, had to drop 2 slider sets for college football 25 because they dropped that patch, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, but hopefully now they don't mess with anything, so I don't have to, you know what I mean? I can just let the sliders sit for a little bit. And then same with Madden, you know, we'll drop the sliders when they're ready, but it's also one of those things like you don't want to go too early if they announce they're going to come out with a patch or something like that. Plus, I don't know if they're going to have a day one patch. You know, normally in the years they've had a day one patch which comes out on the real release date, right? Which would be Friday. See here. Anthony Richardson was 11 of 17 for 64% in the rain. Again, it's hard to judge too much in shorter games where they only had the ball they had the ball and drove down and scored and had the ball the whole first quarter. And then I had the ball and I drove down and I scored, I believe. And then they had the ball and we stopped them. Then I drove all the way down and then I threw a pick six. And then I had the ball to start the third quarter. They didn't get the ball a lot. So this is a very small sample size. We were 9 of 16 for 56%, 183 yards. That big one to Jaden Reed helped, 33. This is where there's definitely an issue, though. The 9 for 14, and he had a carry for 9. This is the one that is concerning, but who's to say? Again, we can't judge too much. At one point in the game, on their first drive, he had 3 carries for 10 yards, and then he had a carry down the goal line. We stopped him, so he was 4 for 11 on their first drive. The remaining of the game, he had 5 carries for 3 yards. So, what's up, Joshua? How you doing, man? Thank you for checking this out. So again, I would like, typically he'd get like another 10 or 11 carries in a game, and you know, yarder. Because we look at us, we averaged a nice 5 points. Broken tackles. We're sitting really nice broken tackles. How did they do for broken? He had 1 broken tackle. 5 carries. So again, keep that in mind. Good. I think we're in a good spot. Yo, Steve. Like $5 and get 10 blocking. Well, I don't want to go blocking. I want to go defensive. So though, but it only led to 2 sacks, which I think is phenomenal. We didn't pick off Anthony Richardson. They got us once on that one that I underthrew. But there's their 2 sacks too. So it's tough to really say too much other than with the games being so short. The game felt really, really good other than the CPU run game, but that's where I'd also, like I said, I'm going to play more games before I make any change to CPU run game, for sure. You're up to 5 injuries. So that's what's crazy. So we just played this whole game. It's 6 minutes, right? Injuries is at 25. Our only injury is Zach Tom. It says he's ready to play. That didn't count. He was already injured. And Justin Simmons, who had a lower back strain, who's ready to play. So they had 2 injuries, but the guys were both ready to... nothing crazy. So 1 per side.
Loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized there was a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
We don't have to snap this. I wish they had the college football thing where it just ran the clock off and we could just meet at the midfield mark. Be really cool.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head.
All right, so we are gonna.
As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half.
I didn't even eat supper, y'all. I forgot. I got so excited to play Madden. We've been streaming for how long? We've been streaming 3 hours and 45 minutes. Hell yeah, I love that.
Meanwhile, for Indianapolis.
And we made some great progress, man. We made some great progress. So what we're gonna do now, stream. If you are a YouTube member and you're here, I'm gonna post what I currently have. We're calling them beta, right? It's very early. I'm gonna post what I have for you guys to go and test it out. This is gonna allow a lot of people to get their hands on it in a franchise mode environment and give me feedback. There's a chance that they're not going to have any issue with the CPU running game, and I can just confirm running game's fine. It was just weird this game, or for the short whatever. Or they're going to come back and say, hey, the CPU can't run the football at all, and it's just going to be like, okay, I know I need to work on that. But that's one of the cool perks about being a YouTube member is you get to get access to what I'm working on, provide the feedback, your experience. And then I take that feedback and experience, and then I know what I need to work on next time I fire up the game. All right, I had XYZ told to me by all these people that are members, and this is what we're going to go fine-tune, and then I address it. This is what allows me to get sliders built faster. It's a great thing. It helps me get sliders built faster, and then it helps people who have memberships get a start with something and have a better experience if they are just on default. Because yes, these aren't finished, but it's still going to be a better experience than if you just play on default, 100%. So we're going to go ahead. I am going to write it up for members right now. So if you aren't a member and you're here, man, it's only a couple bucks. Go ahead, click that membership button. Join up. You get access to the beta sliders. You get early access to my franchise slider settings, like XP sliders, all that stuff. You get early access to most of my official release videos. And if you play 2K, you get early access to the content there as well. So just wanted to put that little plug in there. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for checking out the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you appreciated it. And we'll be back streaming. I think I'll stream tomorrow unless something pops up. I'll definitely stream tomorrow. If not tomorrow, for sure Wednesday. So make sure if you haven't already, click that subscribe button, like the video, turn your noties on so you know when I go live. But yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get this slider set built. Excited to dive into Madden 25, man. It's got a lot of potential. So thank you so much for checking out the stream. Stay tuned to the next one.